Got no time. Got no time. Got no time.
Hello and welcome to the Velveteen Lounge.
Get it?
Get what?
Listen for it. Listen for it.
I don't get it.
The part of the show's theme is a certain game played on a gridiron.
Oh, okay, but that could be yays or something else. Hi, Dime. Good to see you.
What do? They fight each other and they score.
Gotcha. Hi, Errol. Woo! Good to see you too.
Yo.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We already don't know. We already each don't know what the other one's talking about.
I have no idea.
It's a new record.
Takes no time.
How is everyone this evening?
Aloha.
Hi, Lisa. Oh, whoops, wrong account. I knew who you were. Hi, Mom. Good to see you. Yay. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Yeah,
so many wonderful people are here already. Yes. I love it.
Yes.
So, who's watching the Super Bowl?
Anybody? I know like a number of football fans tuning in right now who are like,
Hi, Peter. Good to see you.
They're like, they don't have a cat in this fight, so they're like done, you know?
Puppy.
Yeah.
Like Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl. Now, if you're like, I don't really care about you, let's watch the Puppy
Amy.
Bowl. One is just saying, that's entertainment. That's entertainment. Via canines.
Oh, the thumbnail. I was taken at Nathan's in Coney Island.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Thank you. I was trying to find something that suggested football. There was the two of us and we're eating hot dogs. Yeah. So yeah, that's at Nathan's in Coney Island.
Football, baseball, dogs. It's
there you go.
Obvious.
Yes.
Definite. You are also reflecting the, what is it, $1.5 million suite, or is it a $2.5 million suite at the ball game?
Hold
$2.5
on.
million. Why don't you expound
upon
the $2.5 million?
I saved this. Okay, yeah. So we have some Super Bowl treats for you this evening. Several food dishes, and we're also doing Mardi Gras drinks because we had a suggestion last week from Kalaka Boys. So we're going to be doing some Mardi Gras drinks and a rum bowl because a Puppy Bowl. I love Puppy Bowl. And a rum bowl because Tiki Paka missed having rum drinks, so we got that too.
Yeah.
But
wait,
I'm not personally interested in watching the game. Yeah, no, we for some reason we watched it. Okay, I was on a Zoom with my family last year, and then it came on, and everyone had it on, and then I just ended up not turning it off because I'm just watching. Yeah, we just ended up having it on for the whole game. But
watch the game.
Yeah. Not sure if I'm allowed to comment. I got a message that I'm restricted for 6 days. What?
Not by us.
Amy, I see your comments.
Not by us. There.
Not restricted by us. I don't know.
Let's bear that.
Yeah. So I don't know who restricted you, but it was not us.
Didn't do it.
Yeah. So anyway.
That's better.
But I was reading about this the other day, and I gotta try to find this again. But I believe it's the $2.5 million luxury suite at the Super Bowl. And I don't mean they paid $2.5. I mean, you have to pay $2.5 million to go to the game, and you can be in this luxury box. And hi, Devin. Good to see you.
Hey.
I want to read Errol's comment too. We watch the Super Bowl occasionally. One side of me says it's an American tradition. The other side of me says it's stupid bowl.
Stupid bowl.
So many better things to do.
The stupor bowl.
I just never. I'm fine with football because I know people tend to either love or hate football. Mm. I do not love or hate football.
Football fans will tell you
I never caught the bug.
It's the big American game, and if you're not watching, you're an idiot. And I'm like, maybe I don't care. I don't watch too much baseball either.
Yeah,
and
it's too much
good
to watch
for
football. I know. I never caught the bug. I never caught the football bug. Hi, Gettysburg, ma'am. You are responsible for our theme this evening, so I'm glad you're here. Yay.
Yeah.
Swin Todd. Oh, Nick. Oh, hi, Nick. Good to see you.
Hey, Nick.
Yes, I recognized your name. I knew I knew you. Hello, Nick. And yes, I don't. Yeah, I'm with you, Devin. I don't hate it either. I just don't. I never caught the bug. But if someone has a game on, I can follow it. I'm fine with them having it on.
I can see what's happening.
So anyway,
I tend to find it a bit of a slow game.
Love playing football. There you go. There you go. Love playing football. All right. But I started talking about this $2.5 million luxury box. Oh, hi, Dan. Oh, what is your halftime show this evening? Oh, no, we better think quick.
Yeah, maybe Glennie will visit.
Oh God.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh God.
I have to call her. I'm sorry. Got no time tonight.
I don't think we don't have any wine, so I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, no,
not sure
she's not
going to show up.
She's not going to be here. We don't even have any bubbles.
Oh, I have fond memories of going to Bears games with my dad. I love that.
Oh, what kind of doing? Yeah.
I love that.
You know it is. I mean, look, it's that kind of thing. And when I was in high school, I played in the band. And at one point, one of the options available was, well, if you play in the pep band, you get out of gym. I'm like, that works for me. So the whole cheerleading squad and the touchdown gridiron songs, it's like, I was there and played for our team. Our team was not very good.
My mom was very competitive and always won family sports, Errol says.
Oh, boy.
I love it. Christy and Jeff once attended a game in a luxury box. Yes. Perfect seating and delicious food. Well, okay. Getting back to the luxury box, you have to pay $2.5 million.
Wait a minute. How much is that again? $2.5
million. Okay,
Jeez.
so.
So like if you attend, you pay that as a ticket price.
Yes.
And then they throw you in the box.
Correct.
Good grief.
And
what do you get for this again?
I didn't write this.
Yeah, you didn't write
I didn't write this, so I'm just going to read it. The spread consists of some bomb-looking items. From a surf and turf buffet with Wagyu beef and lobster to carne asada fries, seafood stuffed potatoes, bacon-wrapped hot dogs, cheesecakes, and your classic souvenir popcorn. There will also be plenty to drink with a full-service bar, complete with bartenders. Yeah, for $2.5 million, they're better.
They're bleeping better be. You know what? Dime is on this broadcast, and he's a food professional. Do you think you could whip up all of that food for significantly less than the 7 figures it would cost to be at this game? Knowing full well that if you had an ordinary ticket to the game, it's like 5 figures.
So inspired by the luxury box,
I made this saying?
Vegan cheesecake balls. I have not gone vegan, but
they just happen to be
trying to lower my cholesterol.
Yeah, well, that's
I
one
made
important thing.
Vegan cheesecake balls, and I made 7-layer dip, which I realized later you can't see the layers in this bowl. But I made 7-layer dip with vegan sour cream.
But is there cheese?
The cheese no, because our store is out of vegan shreds.
So I think that's
cheese
actually
is not
Velveeta.
Vegan.
So
no, that's not Velveeta.
That's not the Velveeta.
The Velveeta is in the
beer
cheese spread that I also made. Yes, do it. Get in on that.
Right now, I've got some old bits of what looks like pita.
Get in there.
This is actually naan. And we had this recently. It was really good. So I got to say, the Indian version of pita is quite nice.
Sounds like going to a Las Vegas buffet. Yeah, and that would be way cheaper. Exactly, Devin. Yes.
Seriously.
Hi, Clinton. Good to see you.
Hey, question. Why is this cool? I plugged you in.
It's just not warmed up yet because that's warm. So it hasn't warmed up yet.
Just making sure.
Oh, yes, Gettysburg, ma'am. I love my lobsters. Thank you so much. I love the earrings. I'm going to be wearing them next week for my birthday broadcast.
I saw them on the intake, and I was like, wow, these are cool.
You're wearing them for my birthday broadcast. I love them. Thank you.
Maybe. Okay, in there.
So how many lives would I have to work to pay for about 3 hours? I know. I know.
Again, I'm thinking we have food professionals here. Dime. We're talking stuff like Wagyu beef, bacon-wrapped dogs, popcorn. Do you think you could handle popcorn? How about like a seafood stuffed potatoes? I think you could nail that for something like 3 figures and feed a ton of people. Full service bar. I think we figured that out. I mean, you only need 3 or 4 drinks, and anyone's going to order. Jeez, you could do this for like 4 figures for a whole ton of people.
Peter, do you feel okay? Peter's nursing a concussion.
Oh, son of a bitch.
No. Oh, I brought myself a pair too. Good. All right. We should both wear them next week.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I had you and Kelly pick out the alcohol and bartend, we could do that menu for quite less.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
do it.
thinking
Let's
something.
do it.
We could probably take
Bartender
care
for
of
hire.
every single person here for the low four figures, and you would all be like, I'm in a coma.
The low
at the end of this.
four figures.
I'm talking, how many people get on this broadcast and like they get some drinks and all this food? It's like, it's not going to be
Who's going to pay
cheap.
the low four figures to come drink with us?
I'm saying the total price, not ticket price.
Oh, I thought
price.
you meant.
Everything, not a ticket.
I thought you meant like every person paying
No.
the low four figures.
No, that's the bowl. Seriously, I'm thinking like,
Okay, yeah.
somebody picks up the tab for this and it's like, that's the total edit.
Oh,
It's like
Lisa's.
you could-
I'm missing
seriously.
Eric too.
Yeah.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see what's up.
Right. Hopefully, maybe he'll join us. I hope he'll join us.
Yeah, I hope so. Anyway. Well, we're 10 minutes in, and what's in your hand?
Nothing.
Mm,
And I gotta have some.
thing.
This is our dinner. So
We better get some food. Get some food in you,
I
and
know.
then we'll contemplate.
Oh, Peter, Lisa's saying she hopes you're okay.
Yeah, right.
I know
right.
everyone does.
Seriously. This is a very scoopy chip, so I'm going to actually get some of this going right here.
I'm gonna get some of that going too. All right, but we have 2 Mardi Gras drinks. Well, New Orleans drinks to make,
No.
and then
Mhm.
we're gonna have a rumble because Tiki Paka requested it.
So
Well, she requested rum.
don't know that she requested a bowl, but I'm sure she would partake
Well,
of a bowl.
We called it the Super
I have not known her to
Rum
not partake of a bowl. Rum bowl.
Okay, so
Mm.
this is so good. I'm gonna read the recipes off in a minute.
There we go. Yeah, upper 3 figures, lower 4. That's what I'm thinking. For everybody, not a ticket price, but
Mhm.
all concerned. You can probably do this for like $1,500 for like 40 people, and you're all like, like totally stuffed. And you're like, I couldn't possibly eat another bite, and like you've got all the drinks you need.
I feel like
Seriously.
if I'm paying that kind of money to be in a social situation, I better be rubbing elbows with like Steven Spielberg and
This kind
people
of
who
cash.
can cast me in things.
Yeah, seriously. It's like this is why you would do something along those lines. Not
Okay.
necessarily just to watch a game. And I
Alright,
know there's
so-
prestige in that too, but it's like you're watching a game. Seriously.
Mmm.
Okay. Okay, this is
I need
lining the
Sprite.
stomach more nicely.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
Go.
I guess we should make a drink, make 2 drinks, and then I'll read off food recipes.
Yes. No.
Which 2 of the 3 recipes, including this beer cheese spread that we're having now, came from Better Homes and Gardens Anytime Appetizers. Patreon patrons will be getting these later this evening, probably. I haven't had dinner, so I hope I don't crash, but usually you'll get them this evening. Oh, I'm prepared for this broadcast. Oh, me and the kiddo are watching and eating buffalo chicken dip with veggies. Nice. Oh, boy. Okay, that sounds good.
It's sounding good.
All right.
Sounding very nice, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
So,
Stuffed legends are made. I love it. Wow.
please.
Okay. Okay, so which one do you want to make?
Well, which one do you want to drink is the question.
I would drink either.
You do a Sazerac?
I've done it before.
Would you like to make it?
Sure. Did you
Okay.
get on? Oh, you did. Okay, good.
Yeah. We
All
have a lot of stuff.
I need a rocks glass, though.
Okay. Oh, and then we get our good rocks glasses are currently being washed. But we have.
I mean, we
other-
have some up here. Wait, is this big enough? That's not big enough.
That's not big.
All right.
Yeah, I need something that's got some.
Clearly, you can see we're prepared here.
Yeah.
So,
Dang it. Well.
you know, I'll take one of those. One of the ones with the blue dots.
Oh yes, that's actually a great size for this.
Yeah. Okay. Whew, got that straightened out. Okay, so I'm going to make a Sazerac.
Gentlemen, where are you?
Classic
Hey.
New Orleans
There.
drink.
That's the guy.
Thank you.
That's the guy. Oh, and I forgot to get you a cube.
Well, you can go
All
get
right,
me
well,
a
you-
cube.
Start us up.
So I'm going to start by rinsing my glass with Pernod.
Pernod absinthe substitute. I think that's literally absinthe,
Just a little
Liqueur.
tiny bit.
which by now is actually making real absinthe. But at the time, it was not, and this is the absinthe old school. We've just had a bottle of that for probably 15 years.
Oh,
That we're still.
yeah, the sweets are bragging rights for corporations.
Yes.
Yes. Next year, sell some premium commercial spots for this episode. That's a good idea, Dan.
Oh, there you
I
go.
like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, wait. That's well, but I could watch the game from my home and not have to wait in line to use the restroom.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
No matter how nice, it's still a restroom in a stadium, and it's still a little public. Yeah, you know.
Oh my gosh.
You know.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, yes, you coat the glass.
Anyway.
I was saying rinse the glass, but you really
they say
you put a dash in there and
they
you
say
give it a
to
swirl
coat the glass and then toss the extra. But once I've done that, there's not really any
not an extra.
So
you don't really need to put an ounce in there. It's designed to give it a film of flavor. That's the idea.
Oh, what is a 30-second to 1 minute commercial? Get you know how much they're spending? Oh, I can't even imagine.
Probably 2.5 million. You know.
Oh no, more.
That's probably
I'm sure
probably quite
more.
Low.
Okay, so a sugar cube, which I'm going to soak in my patience bitters.
This is a classic way to go.
I have not opened it. Okay.
All right, maybe I can do
That's
that.
brand new. All right.
And luckily, it responds to fingernail pressure.
We got the last bottle at Mid-Valley Wine and Liquor.
Hello. I should have brought my knife, right?
Call that a knife?
That's a knife. And boom.
Okay, so we're going to soak
your head.
Sugar cube in the patience bitters, and then muddle it.
Mm-hmm. You have the muddler.
I do.
Yes.
And then, I didn't get
what you need?
A jigger.
Oh, truth. And they're not in the dishwasher as well, are they?
No.
No. Okay.
We're so prepared.
I tell you.
Okay. When it comes to the Super Bowl, I really enjoy a nice lager and some short ribs. Oh, that sounds good. Warfare coin. Hey, I'm glad you caught us. Thank you for joining us.
Good grief.
1 million in 2018 for a Coke Super Bowl commercial. Likely closer to 5 mil nowadays or more. I believe it. All right, I have muddled it. So if you could bring the large cubes. I think it might be over here, actually.
Be careful. Look, yeah, they're not.
No, I think it's. You come back and then I'll go look.
Yeah, right.
I also have no place to set the muddler down.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Okay. Will he be back?
I will.
Any Tootsie fans out there? Will he be back? Okay. I'm just, you know what? I'm just giving it an extra stir because I'm waiting for my large cube and my jigger. Okay. All right, here he comes.
So you're not nicely muddled. We're going to apply.
All right. I need to go get
the big cube, by which you mean ice cube.
Okay. Thank you. He's gone forever. He went for milk. Like, got a wife and kids in Baltimore, Jack. All right. All right. And 2 ounces of rye. I'm using Rittenhouse. Do you? I think they prefer if you use Sazerac.
They love you to use Sazerac.
But
Sazerac rye was named after the Sazerac cocktail was pioneered. So look, it's not like you need. It's just it's Sazerac rye is a nice product. Rittenhouse is a nice product. We just had a bottle of Empire, yes,
from
which is
Tiki Paca.
which is a nice product.
Thank
So
you.
there we go, right?
All right. $233,333 per second.
Per second.
Jeez.
For one.
All right.
One. Count them second.
I haven't watched
Good
Tootsie, and so I love Tootsie. I can pretty much
Seriously.
quote Tootsie word for word. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stir this a little better.
Yeah.
Give it a little more.
It's good to get a little ice melt going on here. I mean, this is something that you could
$7
presumably shake
million
and toss.
for 30 seconds.
Wow.
Holy guacamole.
And I understand who's charging that, and it's like that's like some pretty extortionate rates. Let's face facts, folks. Oh, let's give this a roll. We got.
Mmm.
You can keep stirring that, I think.
I will.
A little more ice melt is good because that's actually that's 100,
There's not enough ice melt yet.
100 proof booze going on in there.
I
and
agree.
You could really shake and pour into that just to kind of like even that out, or you just keep stirring.
Sure,
Yeah.
spending a lot of money on a bunch of ads I'm not going to watch. I know, me either.
But Dad's not gonna watch anyway.
I guess maybe we'll see them on YouTube the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does need some ice melt. I agree.
Truth. Well,
Although, hi Sylvia, good to see you.
Hi Sylvia.
I did. Oh, we booked and paid for your stay in June. Oh, Dime, good.
Excellent.
Yay for
Excellent.
Ohana. Okay.
Hurrah! Next thing you
have
know,
you
of
used
course,
chocolate
is-
bitters? Yes, we have. We
Yeah.
have a couple of kinds of chocolate bitters. I love using them.
There's
I'll be using them a lot next week for Valentine's
Fee Brothers
Day.
Aztec chocolate, which is very good.
Yep.
There's, let's see, is it Bitter Truth does a chocolate that we own, or do we not own those?
We have Hella
The Hella.
and the
Angostura makes
Angostura
a cocoa bitters, which
Aztec chocolate, they call it.
they call that Aztec chocolate. I thought
Yeah.
Aztec chocolate was the Fee Brothers.
Oh, Fee Brothers.
Yeah, I think-
What did you say?
I said them, and I said cocoa bitters for the Angostura because they
Oh,
have
yes,
a different
you're
flavor
correct, you're
profile.
correct.
It's not like a really bitter chocolate flavor, and the company is stating that they're trying to reflect local products.
Yes, the ads are
So
fun
there we
because
go.
they bring it.
It's a little different. It's kind of fun.
Oh, Kalakaboy. Yes,
That's right.
in your honor. We're doing Mardi Gras drinks. So I did a Sazerac, and Paul's going to do a the Cafe.
Let's go with the VIP. I happen to have an excellent 3/4 ounce measure here, which is really perfect if you're trying to make this. I usually make it for 2, and I use a 1.5 ounce measure.
That's true.
But we're going right
Saturday
now.
is the Lunar New Year. Do you have a special drink to ring in the Year of the Dragon? Well, we're doing a rum bowl next. I
Yeah.
think that would probably be a nice
Let's
choice.
figure out some spiciness to that, and there's some great spiciness you can add. Anyway, 3/4 ounce of your sweet vermouth is one place to start. I'm just about to kill this bottle, so I'm really trying to get it down.
I know.
But it's still
we
going.
have another one. Don't
It's
worry.
still going. Yes, we do have another one. Seriously, people. I'll take the.
I am enjoying the Sazerac quite a bit, Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
What
good
will you
thing.
take?
I will take
Brandy?
the brandy. Thank you.
Oh my God.
This shows you it's a Nolan's drink because you got brandy in there. But let's face facts. Rye is a very Nolan's drink too. Actually, is there a liquor that's not a New Orleans liquor? No, they love them all. They take them all. They use them all to excess. This is the whole point.
Not everyone.
Not everybody.
Tourists.
Tourists will. Yeah. One recommendation: when you're down there and you're like on Boyden Street and all that, and somebody says, "Hey, let's go have a hand grenade," not so much. Yeah, it's good. It's an impressive looking thing.
Oh yeah.
But if you look at what is typically in such a thing, not so much. I will
Peter,
take the rye, please.
We actually go through quite a bit of sweet vermouth because we make a lot of Manhattans around here. So.
Yeah, and we go through quite a bit of rye because we make a lot of Manhattans around here. It's a good thing.
Also,
I would make one right now,
Negronis.
except I'm making this.
Also Negronis.
And the Negroni, absolutely. And the Boulevardier.
We just restocked on the
All variations.
Campari, so we can make Negronis again. We're
So
back
this
in
is-
business.
This is your basic. I make this according to plan because this is what it calls for, and I think this works. I normally wouldn't be doing equal parts of all, but that is equal parts of your sweet vermouth, your rye, and your brandy. And then you add about 1/4 ounce of Benedictine. That's very important here.
Where for Coin says, every time I think of the word brandy, Christopher Lee says it in my head.
Brandy.
Oh, I love Manhattans too.
I will
And Negronis.
Take both kinds of bitters, please.
Okay.
So, Peychaud's we just restocked on. We had 2 bottles of this for a long time, and then we finally killed the second bottle recently. I'm like, we got to go find Peychaud's. What do you know? This used to be impossible to find, and now it's everywhere. Good. That's an improvement no matter what you do.
That's
Okay.
enough stirring.
I'm going to add a couple of dashes of this because I like a lot of bitters. I think the formula calls for 1. I'm like, I could probably get
Hand this
lost.
one to you.
You could do that. And, oh, this is not open. Yep. New Angostura.
It's all new. It's all new around here.
All new.
All right.
Okay, it's a twist with. Here we go. Ango is, you should have this in your arsenal at all times. It's your basic old-fashioned bitters. It's the one that actually survived all the purges back in the day. Okay, a couple of those. Sounds good. Get down, get down. Get down, get down.
Oh, Amy, thank you. Amy has another bottle of bitters for us.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Awesome.
you. Thank you.
I really appreciate the viewers here who are like, I've got something for you. Yes.
I know.
Thank you. I'll take that spray, please.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
process of
A little sticky.
doing this business,
Sticky.
it's stickiness,
Okay.
city.
Yes.
Tell you. Okay. Deal you pain. Now let's actually get that going. So once again, that's a 3/4 ounce
No.
worth of
Hold this so you don't knock
the brandy, the rye, the sweet vermouth, 1/4 ounce worth of the Benedictine. Very important that there's a lot of flavor going on there. It's like the bitters. And then 2 dashes of the Angostura, 2 dashes of the Peychaud's bitters. If you're wondering what the heck do you do with Peychaud's bitters besides what she made there, the Sazerac, you do it in this. And there's a few other things that take Peychaud's, as a matter of fact. It's a classic, like, red bitter, you know? And it has like a bit of that anise flavor.
Thank you, Amy.
And that is all you put in there. And then, you know, something we didn't actually fill up the ice bucket.
Amy started an Ohana bag for us.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to get ice after this because we didn't.
We don't know how much more ice we need after this.
Well.
Yeah, but you could probably just fill that.
Okay, I can do
you know.
Okay, maybe that's it. Shake with ice.
When I hear Brandy, I think she'd make a good wife.
Fine girl.
Oh. Gettysburg, ma'am, I love it. I love the earrings.
Very cool, very cool.
I love it so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a lot of shaking because I really wanted to get this dilute down. Again, the base liquor here, one of them is 100 proof, so I'll make sure that levels out. Chilled glass is a fine idea.
So after this, I will read the recipes off. One of them is actually on my phone, but oh no, I put it on the sheet. Never mind. Hi, Bobby. Good to see you. Having a Super Bowl of chili this weekend.
Hello, Super
and it's
Bowl.
Gonna be gas. It's a Super Bowl classic. He just sloshed his drink on me.
Sorry about that, Chief. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do that.
That is very full.
Very, very full.
Full.
Now you could add a cherry to this.
Out.
You could add a cherry to this. In fact, I think I will. If you could procure for me
a pick.
A pick. Actually, did you put a twist on top of your drink?
I did not, but I will.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? I will.
I'm gonna give you a Valentine's pick. Cause that's what's handy.
That sounds good.
Oh,
Actually, I'm going to do a twist. I'll do a twist instead. Yeah,
okay.
That sounds good.
I'm going to do a twist too.
I'm going to do this. There we go.
Earrings always fit exactly.
Flavor.
You do not have to worry about the right size.
Then I'm going to spear that through here. Uh-oh.
Did you break our valuable pick? Pretty sure we paid at least 50 cents for this entire pack.
I'll take, we have some sharper picks in there.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on.
I like that. Let's twist again.
How about...
Like we did 5 minutes ago. Let's twist again. Twisting time is here.
All right. Sorry, I got to go over here.
Oh, truth. I'm so demanding. I just want something to help me out here. I didn't intend to break something, but those are not sharp.
Fork.
Oh yes, this guy's kind of great.
It's a little fork.
There we go. Fork pick.
Okay, so.
We'll deploy the little guy later. Oh, that was very, very clever. Telling you.
You're just doomed.
I tell you.
Like Charlie Brown. You're doomed.
Now we've got it. Thank you very much. And
I am. Okay. So let's do the Oliver twist.
That is exactly what you want.
I like that, Peter.
And I recommend if you do that, shake it like as long as I did.
Okay.
You really got to get some of that going.
Anytime appetizers.
Anytime.
Better Homes and Gardens. This is the 1980 version.
85, I think that is.
85, really?
If you take a look.
Oh my God, the pictures are hilarious.
If you take a look at the haircuts in there, yeah, it's 85.
The pictures are hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, beer cheese sauce. 3/4 of a cup shredded American cheese. They specify American. 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour. 1/4 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon dry mustard. Dash paprika. And then you toss the cheese with all that. 1/3 cup beer. And then a few dashes of hot sauce. You warm up the beer. Do not boil.
No.
When it starts to get warm, you start tossing the cheese in and stirring it up until all of the cheese is added and melted. Then you add 3 tablespoons of milk and serve with, they want you to serve it over potato skins or chips. We did chips.
Chips work great. Potato skins.
Hi, Mikhail. Awesome. Good to see you.
It all works. Hey, Mikhail. Awesome.
Oh boy, okay. That album with the cheerleaders in it. Okay, we have two. Yeah, we got that one, and then we also have the Pom Pom Girls here. Although that doesn't have the Pom Pom Girls on the cover.
The Pom Pom Girls are on the cover, but
they're not in their cheerleader.
They're not deploying their pom poms, but they're definitely Pom Pom Girls in there. And
reminds me of when my daughter was a cheerleader. I love it.
Oh, seriously, this is the original.
Oh my gosh!
Hit version of "Let's Go" on the router.
It's Bobby's birthday! Happy birthday, Bobby!
Hey, Bobby!
Oh my gosh!
Awesome!
Wow. Oh my gosh!
So cool.
My birthday's next week, but happy birthday, Bobby! All right, you ready?
Raising the glass.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bobby. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, a little raggy on the end of there, but I got it. I got that note.
I love it. I love when people come on their birthdays.
Please, fun.
Come here, I mean.
Come here, that is, yes. And if you actually
PG-rated show.
If we actually appeared appeared on our doorstep right now, we'd say, "Come on in."
Do not boil the beer. Do not boil the beer.
Don't boil the beer.
I'll drink it warm, but catch hell from yeah. Yeah, do not boil the beer because then it will be hard to add the cheese. Okay, so we haven't even tried the 7-layer dip yet, but 7-layer spread. This picture it's like the most unappetizing picture ever, but
it doesn't look very healthy, but at the end of the day, the reason for that? It's not. It's like full of like heavy cream and avocado and everything. But ultimately, it's not so bad.
1 cup salsa cruda. See recipe, page 18. I just use salsa.
Yeah.
Picante or taco sauce. I just used hot sauce.
I use hot sauce.
A can of bean dip. A large avocado, crushed up. Lemon juice. Sour cream. I used plant-based. Shredded Monterey Jack or cheddar cheese. And then chopped pitted ripe olives. So they tell you to stir the bean dip until it's pliable. Our bean dip was
pretty fluid,
totally liquid. So I put the liquid in the bottom of the bowl. That was a little liquid. I put the bean dip in the bottom of the bowl, and then I was like, "How am I supposed to layer this?" So I did a layer of chips
to soak up some of that.
And then, as it turns out, the plant-based sour cream is like clay. So I basically molded a layer of that. I put that on top of the chips. And then I did the avocado and the lemon. And then on top of that, the salsa, and then the cheese, and then the olives. So let's try it.
Let's give it a roll.
And then it's tomorrow. That's okay, Bobby. You can save the song for tomorrow.
Replay us tomorrow.
Replay us tomorrow.
At midnight, hit it, and you'll listen to us crooning to you, and you'll go, there we go.
And then, but before, while I'm still reading recipes.
So you talk about the layers of the dip, and you talk about the sour cream, the vegan sour cream. You're saying that plasticine powders appear on the shore? Is that it? Yeah. You mold them.
It was like clay.
Yeah, it was pretty heavy. I saw that. Well, yeah, it's like you can get yogurt that is a fairly loose consistency, which is your standard yogurt. Or if you drain a lot of the fluid out of it, you get what they call Greek style, which is much more like getting closer to like a soft cheese texture.
The cheesecake balls are as follows. It says 230 grams cream cheese. The container I bought was 200, but there you go.
Perfectly fine to measure things in grams. We all understand how that works.
Vial Life.
The fact is that recipe actually started with a standard package, which I guess used to be 230.
I used Vial Life.
Seriously, people?
1/4 cup granulated sugar. It says a 1/2 teaspoon lemon zest. I just zested a lemon.
Zest a lemon.
1 teaspoon vanilla extract. And then it says 3/4 of a cup of crushed digestive biscuits.
You can find digestives in every supermarket across the country. Or you can use the exact equivalent, which is graham crackers.
Or you can buy already crushed up graham crackers.
Digestives are simply made out of whole wheat flour. Big deal.
Oh, because I'm trying to watch my cholesterol. I have like crazy high cholesterol, and it doesn't matter, like nothing touches
Didn't
it.
know what you do.
So I'm trying to be good, but yeah, no, it's like I have not gone vegan. In fact, we'll be going to the meatateria for my birthday. But yeah,
Good
no, I
control.
just
In fact,
no,
John,
I'm just
you'd love
like
the
trying
meat
I'm trying to watch my
Uh-oh.
cholesterol. That's why.
Lost a chip.
In the
Yep.
Oh jeez.
There you go.
Anyway,
Anyway.
what was I saying? Okay, so room temperature on the sour cream, and then basically you combine everything with a mixer of whatever kind you have. Put it in the fridge for a half hour, roll it into bowls, freeze it for 20 minutes, freeze the balls for 20 minutes, freeze your balls for 20 minutes, and then
You step outside these days, you're going to freeze your balls
roll
in 20
them
minutes.
in whatever, if you feel like it, jimmies or nuts or whatever. I used some Valentine's topping because I had it, but whatever, you don't have to. Freeze the balls. Exactly. Okay, I need some food.
I'm telling you, and I think
I
think Nam could actually echo this here because she's in the same quadrant that we are, in this sort of mid-Atlantic trough that we are right now. You step outside for about 20 minutes right now, you can freeze your balls. So
today wasn't that cold.
today, no.
Mm-mm.
No, but it's been that way.
Mm-mm.
Been bitter. This morning was pretty cold.
Yeah, exactly. NUTS.
Yeah.
Yeah, today was not that. In fact, it was. I got to the supermarket and I was broiling.
If I could reach for this and hold it up, I would hold up the can that I picked up in December of the Holiday Nut Crunch, which just says it all.
He never gets tired of that joke. Okay, let's get in on this dip.
Oh yes.
Which there is a layer of chip down there, but
the chip is probably disintegrating because of all of that.
Yeah, I don't think I got all the way down to the bean dip, but I got down to the avocado. So
give that a whirl. Okay, hold very tight, please, because this is a little stiff. It's breaking my chip. You got to use stiff chips for.
Oh, you know why? It's that clay stuff. That's the
layer of clay. The clay layer.
It's like breaking the chips. Oh yeah.
It is stiff stuff. Look at that. Good grief. Bring on my chips.
Supposed to reach 60 on Saturday? What?
Well, I guess it's going to melt everything.
51 in Minnesota today. Oh my God. Sweaty balls. Exactly. Exactly.
Take a pick. Frozen balls or sweaty balls?
You know what we should do? We should get a spreader.
Yeah, we should, because I cannot do this with chips. Look at that. I broke it 14 times trying to get a little bit of this out.
I'll get a spreader. Oh, and then there's just like a big hunk of... It looks like spackle. Okay, hold on.
You were saying earlier that...
It just looks like spackle.
If you have any holes in the wall to fill, this stuff could do the job. You know what? It would probably dry and be the perfect consistency and be sandable. No, that's the markup, you know.
It just looks like spackle.
Some people use toothpaste for spackle, and the fact is there's a little bit of sense in that because of what's in toothpaste.
Clay layer. That's definitely low in cholesterol. Exactly. Okay. I'm going to try this with a...
the clay layer is
spreader.
Potentially just going to pass right through, so there you go. Well, think about what's in like anything that's designed to...
Okay, I have the spreader and I lost a chip.
Yeah, what a shame.
Ugh.
Well, think about what's inside a product
this stuff's no joke.
That's designed to counteract gastric distress. The kaopectate contains kaolin, which is a clay.
I never knew that until just now.
And pectin, which is designed to seize you up. Pectin actually will make your jam turn into jam. So there you go. Wow. Okay, I got a whole ton of that.
So I'm saying something about NYC adding tax cameras for certain parts of the city. Oh boy. I know they want to start like tolls for driving in Midtown.
Not really a bad idea since I walk in Midtown. I don't need more cars over there. Think free loading.
If you're in a jam, pectin. This is really good. It's a little unforgiving, but it's really good.
It's kind of fun. I just managed to get a huge dollop of this because it all stuck together because of, again, the clay layer. It's doing its job.
Clay layer.
I mean, what's in that is probably just a lot of soy products. So, Amy, watch out.
Oh, yeah. Well,
just use sour cream. You'll be fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, I'm pulling up bits of the broken chips in here. There we go.
Well, there's also the chip layer.
The stuff that was lost.
It just fell off.
It was lost. We had to go in search of, and then we found it. This is quite good. Yeah, none for you. Probably, because I'd have to check the label, but I think it probably is a soy product. And if it's not, well, maybe you're okay.
Which one?
What's in the sour cream?
I think that's definitely soy.
Well, there you go. Done deal.
Mm. Oh.
Oh, the Hanover pretzels. Oh, yeah.
That sounds really good.
Good idea.
Ma'am. That sounds amazing.
A little extra saltiness to this business isn't going to affect anything at all.
No.
Seriously.
What more of this cheese?
I've got a lot of spillage on my plate. I'm just really scooping it up with this guy.
Oh, and also, we have Doritos behind us because my sister told me on a Zoom that they call the Super Bowl Dorito Day. So we had a coupon for, you had to buy 2 bags of Doritos. I'm like, okay.
Well, we can do it. So you got the classic bag with the taco flavor, and you've got the flaming hot limon, baby.
I might not be watching the game, but I like junk food as much as the next person.
I will outfit it as well as. At the end of the day, the chips are not so bad as junky food goes.
I know it looks like we're hoovering this, but it's our dinner. So
I want to get a layer in before we get to that bowl.
I know.
I'm just saying.
The drink bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I still have some Sazerac left.
I still have a little bit of The view is a very good thing, I gotta say.
Apparently,
when you make it properly and you give it a really good shake.
Vegan sour cream is made with nuts, generally cashew. Okay, all right.
Oh, we'd have to check the label on that. Maybe you're fine, Amy. You know, the fact is, you have to watch it because it's a very serious thing. And anybody who has any kind of a food sensitivity or allergy, yeah, you got to watch out. You have to ask us what's in all this stuff.
Yeah, it is not a Super Bowl party without the Doritos. I agree.
Makes me think of a show you were in years ago.
Yes, Clucka Boy. I did see that. I love it. Tim Burton's next film is going to be a remake of Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. I love it.
It's pretty awesome that he's doing that.
All right.
It will be substantially more substantive.
Take that spray, please.
Than
Thank you.
The original AIP production.
All right. Save room for cheesecake balls.
Truth.
Hi, Jean. Good to see you.
Hey, Jean. Awesome.
Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. I know, right?
Seriously.
So good. Okay.
We know.
I am like covered in dip.
We know a
clam dip and other delights.
Japanese musician who was a bit diminutive, who came out with a CD called Attack of the 5-Foot Woman. And I performed. She had a performance space with her husband, and some years ago I performed with my buddy John, turntables. And I found a copy of the 50-Foot Woman poster, and I printed it, and I crossed out the 0. I thought, that's just very meta and very awesome. So
I haven't heard about them lately. How are they doing?
They're around.
Okay,
They're
good.
doing.
Well, I'm glad they're around and doing.
Some years ago, he posted a book about not John Cage, Stockhausen, Karl-Heinz Stockhausen. So I wish Eric was here, but I know that Don will dig it.
Errol says somebody mentioned pretzels. Lisa asked me to add that to the grocery list to get stick pretzels because they're easy for Josie to hold while she's chowing down. I love that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to be able to hold on to the thing while things happen.
Just imagine if Ellen Waits was a 50-foot woman on the attack. Storing that idea for the future. One of the favorites about the original is when the stuffed hand prop enters the window and fingers are like fully swaying in the breeze and bending backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's how it was. It's how it is.
So this 5-foot woman would fight dirtier than the 50-foot woman.
Truth.
Hi, Bill. Good to see you.
The 50-foot woman is working on one quality only. The 5-foot woman is like, I gotta fight harder. You bleep.
Scrappy.
That was very good. And I wish I had more of it.
More what?
The drink that I just finished, which
Oh,
was
well.
the.
If you want to start, did you get a bowl?
Nope.
You keep talking. I'll get a bowl.
I'll talk. I'll stop eating so much. And then we get a bowl.
Talk with your mouth full.
Yeah, I'm kind of having to do that because of. Sorry, folks. I read that comment and I was laughing. Attack of the 501 sounds like what happens when you tick my Italian mother off. No!
Oh, who said that? Who said that?
Passamalaka!
That's hilarious.
Vavangulo, you know?
That is hilarious.
Those are some dirty words. Sorry about that.
Oh, no.
Yep. But definitely. And
I have to wash it in the powder room sink because the dishwasher is going. All right.
pardon me. Suddenly going down the wrong way. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. There are on my mother's side of the family, like, you know, all the women are quite diminutive. And you wouldn't really think about it too much because they're all pretty demonstrative. So there's the fact. But I loved that when I saw that originally, and I really appreciate that now.
Drink bowl.
Oh, drink bowl.
Okay. It was a little dirty. I had to go wash it. Best days of my life. Oh, when they legalized weed in Minnesota last year, and people haven't stopped just giving it to me ever since. I love it.
Well, in that case, that's like people just giving us bottles of hooch. Here you go. Okay.
Oh, did you already read this one? Jessica is exactly 5 feet and scrappy AF, and she does fight dirty. Good for you, Jessica.
What? Seriously, good
for
stuff.
you.
Make it happen, kids. Make it happen. Height is just one quality, and the fact is that the taller they are, the harder they fall.
Dime, I love it.
I'm gonna set this here because I'm really kind of sticky, and I gotta step away from one. Get a little water too, and then we got to work on a bowl because we both had a really an excellent New Orleans classic. Both of these things, the Vieux Fay is an excellent thing, and the Sazerac, of course, you can get many places these days. But New Orleans, man, it's done so well. But we have other avenues.
Oh, Bill, you're near the Doritos.
We're talking football. In back of us, we have some football records. I actually really enjoy that Touchdown USA, the Big Ten album on Vanguard.
Touchdown USA. Wait, I'm blocking it.
Kind of awesome. And it's got everything that you could possibly need in terms of football music. So I say, don't bother with any of this stuff that you get these days. Just find a copy of this.
Did you know you needed football music? And then we have.
Are you celebrating the game? You better get some.
Music from National Football League films. I don't know what that means, but that's what that is.
The music that's used in the NFL Films was a whole company that would do. They would film the games, and they would come up with condensations of like the big plays and everything, and a lot of slow motion and stuff like that.
Well, I know they have like classic plays, but yeah, okay.
I remember years ago I was at a yard sale. Somebody had a 16mm film that was an NFL film, and they wanted a lot of money for it. I'm like, well, no one's going to give you that.
Okay, the cocktail weenies. I will read this. Hold up.
Oh,
there
please.
are cocktail weenies in this book.
Please. I'll be right back.
The 50-foot woman, lunch lady at school. I love it. All right, I gotta find it though. This has all sorts of weirdness that I didn't get to. But you know what? There are other weeks that we can get to more weirdness from this book. Um, there were weenies. I forget where they were. Oh, look at these people. Look at these oven picture of these people with the oven fried potato skins. Ugh. It's so weird. And I love it. Okay. Green goddess. Oh yeah. Okay. Shrimp mousse we have.
Mm-hmm.
Layered cheese and pesto. That's made in a Jello mold.
That looks like fun.
Attention microwave owners. Oh, those of you who own microwaves might want to listen up. Attention microwave owners. Microwave recipes were tested in a countertop microwave oven that operates on 600 to 700 watts. Cooking times are approximate since microwave ovens vary by manufacturer. If yours has fewer watts, foods may take a little longer to cook. FYI. Okay.
It is important to respect the wattage of what you're using.
Yes.
Errol can tell you.
Oh, and Gallo Wines is like 2 miles from our house.
The Spider-Man cartoons from the 60s is the same music. Oh, I'm going to take a listen to that then.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny, Peter.
Hello. Hello.
The guy taking a bite in the book and the woman's face behind it made me think she did something to his food. And the man was about to spend a wild night in the bathroom. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Tested in a tabletop microwave as opposed to a floor microwave. Exactly.
Well, we think about the
unleashed a torrent of swear words. Yes. Oh my gosh, Dime, that's so funny. Except all in Italian. Oh, I like this cocktail party for 12 or 24. So but I don't think you can see like the chintz fabric. It was so 80s.
So I guess you double it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Apricot burritos? No.
I would try it. A floor microwave, that reminds me that like the original microwave ovens released on the market. If you look at a lot of histories of like the microwave oven dates from 1947. Yeah, well, it's not like you went down to the store and bought one of those, because they were industrial devices intended to be used in commercial kitchens. And the thing was the size, it was like 6.5 feet tall and weighed 1,000 pounds. That's what it was, because that's what you had. It was only years later when, like, what Amana, I think, decided to put the microwave in everybody's home. And by the mid-'60s, you could buy a microwave oven. And it was still a really expensive device.
They're all about the phyllo dough in this book. Glacé sandwiches. You see some glacé sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, like coated.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're
glacé.
They're not coated. They're glacé.
They're glacé.
Okay. I'm trying to find there were cocktail wieners in here, but
there's cocktail.
Oh, Zesty Franks.
Zesty Franks. Hello.
Starts with beer.
Well, that was a pretty good way to start.
Hickory smoked barbecue sauce. Yeah. Apple jelly. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing these actually. 1 package Frankfurters or 1 pound cocktail wieners. Maybe we'll do those next time.
The cocktail wieners. You got to use your cocktail sauce.
Zesty Frank. You know what? I'm going to take one of these little tape flags and put it on that recipe so we can do it next time.
There's a recipe for homemade potato chips.
Well, not next week, because next week's my birthday. So
I wouldn't do that.
We're going to be fancy.
I would buy a bag of potato chips.
We're going to be fancy for my birthday.
Hello. Yeah, let's get fancy. All right. Sure.
All right. So, but I am marking Zesty Franks because that's just weird. Can you buy apple jelly? I assume you can somewhere.
Yeah.
But okay. Stay. Okay. Casino billboards in Oklahoma show all these beautiful people winning lots of money. The few times I've been to the casino, I never saw those people. I know, right? They're models. The radar range.
Amanda, radar range. Yeah.
How many computers took up a whole room? That kind of thing.
Let's see. Back in the day, one computer took up a whole room. It was like, and when computers used vacuum tubes, circa 1944, back into the middle of the 50s, If it was
I
like
still have my
Alan,
Sazerac.
if it was Alan Turing designing a computer, that's what he had. But why? Because
Thank you, Bill.
because a vacuum tube was an electronic switch, and otherwise you were using a mechanical switch. And Errol will understand this. Yeah, it used to be like incredibly noisy devices, hot too.
Oh, Bill's saying our first microwave was an Amana.
Hmm.
Katie's been saying, I remember when we got our first microwave, it was so low watt, but it was all we could afford. It took 8 minutes to heat a bowl of soup.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah, desk set, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, watch desk set.
Desk set uses IBM actual off-the-shelf equipment. Yeah.
Does it go boop, 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 like in the movie?
No, it does not.
Will you be blowing out candles on your birthday cake on live stream? Yes, I will. Yep. Which means I need a birthday cake.
Well, birthday cake you always get.
Means I need a birthday cake.
Don't get it.
I'm not making my own birthday cake. Hi, Eric. Eric Tiki. My mom still has her radar range. That is amazing. Is it cool looking? What kind of cake do you like? I'm basic. I like chocolate. I like everything really, but like I love chocolate, red velvet. Bless you. Yeah. I like everything. There are very, very, very few things I don't like.
I could use that bowl.
First microwave was purchased in 1969. Was it huge?
Wow. It would have been a big device, yeah.
Hint, Paul. Exactly.
Yeah, it would have been like a large. Amanda was one of them making them. I think Litton might have made microwaves back then. But it took you until the 80s to get something labeled Quasar. I think my mother bought one first in 1984 when she remodeled her kitchen and decided to get like a new oven, the new range top with like that glass range top, and a microwave oven for the first time. So suddenly we had one. But we knew a family who had a little more money, some resources, who had a microwave in the 70s.
Oh, here we go, 1969. Oh, it's not that big.
Big enough. It looks like it looks like the door actually folds down.
It looks like a TV.
Like a range. It does look like a TV.
I'm looking at this.
And it's got analog dials.
I'm gonna take a screenshot
you turn the
so
dial.
I can share it later. But yeah, it looks like a TV.
Yep.
I remember the first time I ever saw a microwave was at my friend's house when I was a kid.
Would that be Carla?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
And hi, Robert. Good to see you. Robert. Yeah, and it was yeah, they could make food right quick.
Bingo. We have a question about what kind of cake you like.
I said that. I like
you did.
Chocolate, red velvet. I like all cake, but
ice cream.
Especially chocolate. I do like ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake.
I do like ice cream cake.
I'm a fan of really, really good cheesecake, whether it's like sort of that dense New York cheesecake or the Italian style, which is a little breadier.
Cheesecake balls.
Cheesecake balls. I'm going to try one of those in a minute.
Like the luxury box.
I'm actually a big fan of carrot cake. So I also remember getting something like years ago that was a Napoleon cake. This was not recommended by your doctor, but boy, it was good.
Yeah, give me the chocolate cake, exactly. Oh, Getty remember says, my last birthday, my kiddo had a fire extinguisher on it. She said it was necessary for the amount of candles she had to put on it. Well.
Ha, ha, ha. Anyway.
Just wait till you're that age.
Yeah, we'll repeat that in 20 years. Thank you.
Oh, Devin says I got a Costco membership for my birthday.
Hello.
Oh my God. We made mango Bellini with Costco bubbly and mango nectar. It was amazing.
That sounds really good.
We don't have a Costco anywhere near us.
No, we have Sam's.
We have Sam's Club, and we have
is there any
there's BJ's that's like 20 miles away.
Okay, I was thinking we'd probably have a BJ's not that far.
But we don't have just put the sun on my cake. Ours was huge compared to today. I know, right?
Yep.
But
the appliances had to be bigger then because of the size of the magnetron. That's what makes it go. It's literally a radar tube. Thus the name radar range.
I want to get the last of this drink out of this glass without this giant ice cube punching me in the face.
Straw.
Exactly. All right, I got a straw. I know.
Sorry about that, folks.
I don't feel like getting punched in the teeth with this ice
No, that'd be pretty harsh. Definitely. All right, so fill the bowl with ice. We got this fun bowl that has these three guys. Boom, 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 boom. They're very
Oh my gosh.
Trader Vic style guys.
Patty Dawn still has the first cookbook it came with. I love it.
Oh yeah, yeah. They used to have to give you a cookbook to show you how to use a microwave. Because like if you were cooking chicken or something, it's like it would cook a lot faster than the oven, but it's not like it was going to take 60 seconds. So you had to know that like the chicken breasts and the marsala and the mushrooms and everything was going to take more like half an hour. But not 2 hours in the oven.
Story, yeah. They discovered that radar would cook stuff as the guys messing with the first radar melted the chocolate bar in his pocket. Right. Yep. I've heard that somewhere.
To follow up on that, same guy who I think was a GE scientist, I could be wrong about that. He might have been working for Raytheon instead. Actually said, "Wait a minute, what's going on here?" and realized what was happening and went to get some popcorn kernels. Put them in a bag, put it near the magnetron, and bang, he popped popcorn.
Chef Mike, as we would refer to them in the restaurant, the commercial ones still resembled the thick bulkiness of the older units, especially the doors because they're more durable.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, the big ones.
Remember magnetrons from the Navy, Earl says.
It's a radar tube. That's the thing.
My cake would have to be set on fire this year. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to have one candle in mine.
Okay. You could have two candles that say number.
No.
No.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that live.
We could do that. We're never going to go. But yes.
59 years young. I love it.
That's a kicker. But basically.
58. Yeah. Also young. Even younger.
At the end of the day, like the one remaining appliance in anybody's house that still uses a vacuum tube is probably your microwave oven.
Costco champagne is Gallows Cooks. Okay.
Gallows. Oh, hello.
I know. Okay. Yeah, we can't have nice things.
We cannot have nice things here.
So.
Although New York State does allow certain supermarkets to have like wine stores, because normally the supermarket can't do like full strength wine. So we have all this. No, well, New York actually had Trader Joe's, which was selling actual wine.
And that's the only one.
They have a license to do it. There's very few. New Jersey actually allows more licenses, and you can go into there and get get wine and liquor and all sorts of fun stuff. It's very limited, and it can't be inside the same building. So if ShopRite says ShopRite liquor, it's probably next door in another building that says that's where they sell the liquor. And there's a great one that we go to with frequency where we actually get some very good rum. That's a very decent selection and an excellent selection of wine and mixers and bitters and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of great. But, if you're simply in your California and you are actually taking advantage of your Trader Joe's, they'll have house brand liquor and stuff. Joe's rum, Joe's brandy, Joe's gin, that kind of stuff. And, it may not be your top shelf item, but it'll definitely do for a bowl. And I just dropped my little beaker here, so let's take care of that. Let's make a bowl.
It's not a glass tube. It's all ceramic now. Cheaper and tolerates the heat and power better. Okay.
Hello.
Costco champagne is good. We don't get Costco.
Our favorite for a really long time was the Trader Joe sells a brand of French bubbly, which is Blanc de Blanc. It's not champagne as much as it is sparkling French wine. Is there a big difference? Well, there is a difference because of where it comes from.
But we don't have Trader Joe's
we used
wine
to get
shop
that
anymore either.
But there was a point where that was $6.75 for a $7.50. It was like the best price, and it was actually really decent stuff. Certainly, if you're making a bold drink with some champagne.
Devin says, my mom used to work at Sam's, and she told me that Costco and Sam's were the same company, just named different things based on the East Coast or the West Coast, but I don't know how true that is. I know there's Costco in Connecticut because our friends have a membership.
We'd have to check that out. Sam's is of course, from Walmart. And we do have a Sam's Club, which is proximate, but not identical to the Walmart.
Yeah.
We also found out that they're selling a lot of the same products as the Walmart for the same prices. So it's like, well, do you need to belong to this club? If you need your paprika in something the size of a 40-gallon drum, go to Sam's.
I don't.
If you do not, Dime over here might say, yeah, I need that. I'm making a really, really, really large thing of goulash. But, the rest of us probably not. And I think there's certain things where the price point was really excellent, so it's just worth it. I mean, if you're really stocking up and you have a storage space for the TP,
we were looking.
Then that's gonna do you pretty.
We were looking into this is when we were making Ellen Waits, and we were looking into
Trackers
should we join a warehouse club because we have to buy snacks and stuff for when we're making the film. Yeah, Amy says I don't think there's just Sam's anywhere near me. Yeah. Sam's owned by Walmart. Costco is a publicly traded company. Okay, all right.
There we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Costco is a publicly traded company. All right. So we went and we're like, well, we'll go look at Sam's. And then so we took down the prices of things and and then we looked at Walmart and we're like, these are the same prices in some of the things. So I'm like, well, it's the two of us. We don't need 800 rolls of toilet paper.
We don't need...
Oh, I didn't get the ginger. Let me get the ginger.
We don't need a package of cold cuts the size of my arm. I mean, once a week, we'll make some sandwiches, but we're not going to run that down so fast. Anyway.
Ooh, Bobby says, my fabulous appliance is a 1957 GE fridge. Robin's Egg Blue.
Woohoo!
Need to get it running.
Yeah.
Lazy Susan Chubbs. His mom had something like that.
Yeah.
And more chrome than a 62 Cadillac weighs as much. Oh my gosh.
All a refrigerator is a big compressor on top of a cold case.
We have a
the older ones are fairly crudely made.
Frigidaire in our basement. It doesn't work. Well, I don't know if it works or not. It's not on.
It's not on.
What was that?
It was right here.
I don't know, but what is
Grenadine.
it? Okay, so that's not on the recipe
Oh yeah,
sheet.
throw an ounce in there.
Okay.
I'm going to check this out and see where we are.
Okay, 1 ounce.
You know, the fridge in the cellar probably works fine if I plugged it in. I'm not about to just fire it up because I would want to make sure it's all cleaned up and that the electrical is good.
It's very cool looking.
Don't want to go mucking around with a frayed cord.
Well, who's going to have a Costco or Sam's? I don't need a 50-gallon drum of anything, right? I have nowhere to store it, by the way.
Yes,
there's more crap in our basement.
More crap.
When I worked at the butcher shop at Sam's, the beef we would get was prime, but at the same time, they didn't sell prime, so it wasn't marked as such. So it was a good deal. Recently, I went and the quality wasn't the same. Remember that oven in Bewitched? Yes, I know someone who loves Bewitched and installed it. That is super fun.
Did you pass me did I bring in the cinnamon?
You did, but I took it back out.
You took it back out?
Too?
I'll take it, yeah.
I didn't think we were using it.
Can use a dash. I think we just could use a dash.
All
this is getting very close to a lot of other drinks that I happen to like, and it will work just fine. It's actually really good. But I want that note.
Fine, you can have that note.
Fine.
Fine, have that note. Here.
There we go. Bitters is an excellent idea in these. Cuts the sweetness a bit.
So how much are you using? A dash?
I'm going to use I'm going to go for a quarter ounce.
Okay, a quarter. Okay, so we got to read off what you did here.
Truth. There we go, quarter ounce. That'll be plenty. This is very strong stuff. We make this. And we use a lot of cinnamon sticks.
Okay, so we're calling this the Super Rumble.
Super Rumble.
2
Super
ounces
Rumble.
light rum. Which dark rum did you use?
I used the Myers.
Okay, so dark Jamaican rum.
Dark Jamaican.
2 ounces dark Jamaican rum. 1 ounce ginger liqueur.
You could do syrup, but we had the liqueur.
1 ounce passion fruit syrup.
I used 2 ounces, it turns out.
2 ounces passion fruit syrup.
2 ounces passion fruit syrup.
1 ounce grenadine.
I did use 1.
2 ounces fresh lemon juice.
That's right.
A quarter ounce cinnamon syrup and 5 dashes Angostura bitters. Combine in a drink bowl with ice.
Grab a straw. Let's enjoy. This is the Super Rumble.
Oh, don't forget the cookie. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is, for God's sake.
He bought a cookie. A Super Bowl cookie.
At work.
At work.
We got to show that off.
Yes. Okay.
Anyway,
all right.
Yep. It's all wrapped up, but it in fact has Super Bowl logo, the San Francisco logo, and the Kansas City logo. And there we go. This all is printed on there, so it's very cool. But it's shaped like a football. And they had them, and they were just a few bucks. I was really happy for that. That was really cool.
Okay.
All right. So
going back to the broadcast. Okay.
Mwah. Yep, nailed it.
That's good. All right.
That's really
good. Need to pick it up and drink it so that we're not like.
Yep. What happened to the?
What happened to the? It's right there.
There.
Yes, we do make our own passion fruit syrup.
Yes.
So we do 1 part frozen passion fruit pulp and
Goya,
1 part
etc.
simple syrup.
Honestly, we get whatever we can, and the first one we ever found was Goya, but we also found La Fée. It's easily available.
Whatever you can get.
And we have a local market that does a lot of Latin products, a lot of Central American products. And I go in there one day to take a look for this. They had 5 different brands. I was like, okay, that's where you need to go when you're looking for the fruit pulps.
Exactly.
Because they had all of it. They had that, they had the guava, the blackberry. Really, really, it's exactly this. But you could actually source yourself fresh passion fruits and peel them and squeeze them and all this sort of thing. And I think you don't need to do that because Jeff Berry did this years ago. And he said after all of this work with fresh fruit, he got like a thimbleful of syrup and it was bitter. He's like, so forget it. Just get the pulp. It's actually packaged on site. They send it to you. You defrost it. You mix it 1-to-1. Bang. This is the best passion fruit you're probably going to get.
Hold on.
You can source some really great ones on the market these days. It used to be really impossible to find. And there were some brands that used to contain actual passion flavor, which no longer do. Yeah. It's not that hard to find real passion. So.
What? Hold on. Keep going. Keep talking.
Oh, sorry. I had to get another dreg of what I'm talking about here. Draft is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the oven. I remember that oven at Bewitched, and it looked an awful lot like my father's mother had this range that was caloric. Caloric was a well-known brand at the time, and had the clock, analog clock built in, and just had like sparkles in it. And it was really cool. Definitely, it probably been installed around 1962, as far as I know, and she had that like forever until she left that house. Very good. Oh, and I need to get one of these balls over here. These are cheesecake balls.
Yes.
So let's go.
Like the luxury box, but you don't have to pay $2.5 million to get one.
Those are very good.
Oh, good.
They're all soft, so you gotta be careful with them. They're very nice. Yeah.
Made them right before we went live. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
In answer to the broader question, we also make our cinnamon syrup and our pimento liqueur and grenadine. We make the grenadine too. And it's just because I'm not that satisfied with the quality of grenadine you used to get, although these days you can find much better brands. It used to be really impossible to find passion. These days you can find it. And you can absolutely find pimento liqueur on the market these days. That used to be something you had to import from Jamaica at great expense because there was one brand. We know somebody who did that. He had some resources. But at the time, we found a formula to make it, and I've been making it ever since. It's not that hard, and it works really well. And these days, you can get some good phloem on the market, or you can make it. It's basically a 24-hour process. It doesn't take, and that's just like you make it, you let it sit, a day later, you got it. Not a big deal. Phloem is really easy. In fact, I should make it again because very close to bowl drink season. I know we're having a bowl drink right now. It's still 30 degrees outside.
Bowl game season.
Bowl games.
Bowl drink season.
Drinks, you know. And etc. So there we go.
All right. Does anyone have an opinion about the Super Bowl? Are you for one team or the other?
You can say that here. This is an open forum.
We don't care.
We don't care.
Yeah, you can tell us who you're for.
Got no dog or cat in this fight.
Yes, exactly. You can tell us. In the meantime, who's playing the Super Bowl? I actually know this.
Kansas City
Chiefs and the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Yes. Tay-Tay's boyfriend and someone I don't know.
True.
What does your bowl look like? It's a Dynasty wholesale scorpion bowl. And the reason I know this is because one time we were at Ho Kong in Rhode Island.
I believe it's in Woonsocket.
Yes, and they have them for sale. And so we have two, but we bought one there. And the label on the bottom said Scorpion, is spelled scorpion wrong. Scorpion Bowel. So ever since we call it Scorpion Bowel. Okay, Errol's hoping Kansas City wins. Okay. I'm sure Taylor is too.
Gotta vote for KC, baby.
I don't know who to root for, and I won't be watching, so it doesn't matter. But
Can I tell you?
we also don't get any sports channels.
Yeah, so it's not gonna help us.
Go Pack. Cheeseheads next year. Okay, all right. I do root for the Jets because when I started rooting for the Jets, they were so down. They needed a fan. So
One fan.
Now my family, like every time I talk to them, they're like the Jets won or the Jets lost. I don't think I've ever.
Yeah.
No, I think I did watch a Jets game over Christmas.
I believe they won too.
Up at the families, and they won. But
You were there.
But yeah,
Need good fans.
I decided to be a Jets fan because they needed a fan. Oh, I wrote for KC for no real reason. Yeah, Bowel. It did say Bowel. It did say Bowel on it. Yeah,
it really
Scorpion
did.
Bowel.
Mm-hmm.
Not Scorpion. Scorpion. Okay, Errol likes the Jets. Yeah, I feel like they're very. I know they're New York, but the Giants are also New York, and I just feel like the Jets are very well merchandised in New York.
You see a lot of Jets merchandise.
You do, and also like Charles Tyrwhitt, the official dress shirt of the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like everything is kind of like the official this of the Jets, the official that of the Jets, and yeah.
The Giants have their merchandise too. We have plenty of sports stores around that will show you these things. However, they haven't.
Thank you for taking Rogers, Bobby.
They have a tendency to be a little hapless in these things.
No.
When I talk to sports
I was hoping
fans,
my Eagles were going to make it, but they choked.
Oh. Dang it.
It's always next year.
There is always next year. Next year it's going to be a completely different lineup. That's the nature of this game. They don't play a lot of games, and the games are really hard won. So these things turn around on a dime.
Did you hear they traded in so-and-so? Like, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Oh.
That just makes me think of the old man in Christmas Story who's reading, and he's talking about the Bears, and he's like, Bears! More like chipmunks.
And the mother's like, that's nice.
Sports Story.
That's
Sports Story.
nice. Hi, Angela. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in.
Oh.
Oh. Where's Eric? Oh, no, I know. We are missing him. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, seriously. Sounds good.
Let's send him an email.
He knows. Oh, from Australia. Oh, wow. So cool. It's got to be like 10 in the morning. Well, depending on where you are in Australia.
Drop it. He'll freeze his keister off. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I drop Eric an email.
Yep.
That's
I want to find out.
Transfer.
I want to make sure everything's good. That may be bogus.
What?
That email.
Which email?
Transfer may be set to expire. I'm not going to deal with that right now.
No, that's for me.
Oh, all right.
Wait, hold on. Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
Uh-oh. Things I can't say. It's that time of year. There we go.
Okay, hold on. I'm just messaging Eric.
Mm-hmm. I'm eating, so I'm not actually vamping the way I should be. Laura, I can tell you, this is still pretty great. We're going to have a little bit more of this cheese sauce over here, which is finally getting really hot. And the bowl is really nice. I just kind of winged it today. I thought, what goes into a bowl, a rum bowl?
I messaged Eric.
You don't have to use rum. There are certain bowls out there that are kind of gin-based, which is kind of fun. And you could certainly basically make a really large Boston sidecar and then add a few flavor notes, and you've got a bowl, which is very fun too.
Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. I have messaged Eric.
Just making
Told him
sure.
everyone's missing him.
Making sure
Okay.
that our correspondents are doing okay.
12:18
12:18 in
p.m. I
Cleveland.
love it, Angela. Oh my gosh. It's
Awesome.
tomorrow. He's
Yep.
not feeling well, but I'll be chatting with him after the show.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I just told him that we're missing him, and I hope he's well. So apparently he's not. But
I was corresponding with somebody else earlier who was also under the weather, and yeah, that happens. It's that time of year. Within the month and a half or so, I was definitely down for the count. And within the past year, I have been flat on my back with something that just knocked me flat. So what can I say? It happens. One of the times it was in the summer, so obviously it wasn't like the flu going around, but it sure felt like it.
Had a flat tire at work on the rental in Lake Charles when I was like, oh.
Fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge.
What did you say?
Do you know what your son just said?
No.
What?
We can say that gag forever.
I know.
Just amazing.
No, I'm sorry he's not feeling well. Now, in the past year, I was going to say in the past year, we both got what we're pretty sure was the norovirus.
Yep.
And the Rona.
Sure felt like it. Yeah, and
the vid.
That was,
we got the vid.
Got the vid. Yeah, because we tested, and I'm like, damn it, I got this thing. And I have to do that because I have to report to an office sometimes, and I have to make sure that I'm not transmitting something because,
Well, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. I am 100% in favor of staying at home when you have the vid. I am also 100% in favor of staying at home when you have the flu or a cold or anything else that you could transmit to other people. But the only thing that you have a home test for is COVID. So it's like, oh, okay, I got walking pneumonia, but I'll be there.
No, well, in terms of testing, I know that's a big thing just because it's novel to people.
Errol has never said fudge.
I know that's just the thing. And the fact is, it's always been the case that if you were like, wow, I'm just not feeling it and I'm sneezing and I'm coughing, it's like, don't come out of the office. Who wants you there?
Well, I know, but it's like, well, I don't have COVID. I guess I should go in. I'm not saying you would do that, but I'm saying there are a lot of people who would do that.
Honestly, the office has been so attuned for years now to say, if you're not feeling well, don't come in, because they don't want something to just escalate. And I hear that.
I'm feeling sick.
It's a risk.
Sick of getting on the train at 7 in the morning.
It's a risk-averse company. They're definitely going to be talking to us.
Oh, Dime, I currently have the vid, but it's really weak. Oh, wow. It just feels like a mild cold. Oh, Dime, I'm sorry.
But his taste is off.
I know, but yeah.
Yeah, I hate that.
You have to like say F dash word. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I know. Well, honestly, the times I've had the vid 3 times, and every time I've had it, it has been so much lighter than a cold.
Yeah.
When I get a cold, I'm like out.
Knocked out flat.
And yeah, but when I've had the vid,
the thing.
Well, I'm like, okay, I'll stay home, but I didn't feel bad. But yeah, I just feel like I just always, even when like there was mandatory testing before work and stuff for SAG.
Sure.
I was like, okay, I could test for COVID and, I may or may not have it, but like I could have a raging case of whooping cough. And it's like, well, I didn't have COVID, so they'll let me work. Made no sense.
Yep.
Amy hasn't had it. Amy, good for you. You must have
cross that finger.
You're either extremely careful or you have some like incredible immunity.
Constitution.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're just in a position where you don't have to associate with people for long stretches of time, depending on like how you have to report to work, for instance, and that could be a big help. That would like if you're going to stay away from
Pepper Tree.
That's the way to do. Hey, hello, awesome.
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am had it last week.
Yeah.
I don't want to start a whole controversy here, but I went to the supermarket today. There were a lot of people in masks. Just saying. Doug and I haven't had it either. Oh my gosh. Good. Good. Be healthy.
Keep it that way. Keep it that way.
Oh, Dime says the first time I had it, it was horrible. Yeah. No, the first time I had it was 22.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
November 22. And I had been vaccinated and everything, and it was just more annoying than anything else. But yeah.
Yep.
Out in the public quite a bit. I have an overactive immune system. Well, good. Good. Devin says, I still mask most of the time. I had it once, not fun. I know. Honestly, I do on the train. We were talking about this, I think, last week. I wear a mask on the train and at Penn Station, because Penn Station is full of all kinds of unsavory characters.
Whatever you got.
Yes.
We know all sorts. We know people who have, we know some people who actually picked it up pretty early on.
Oh my gosh, we know people who, well.
Yeah, and we know people who are no longer with us. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. That's the way it was back in the day. Today, it may be slightly more in terms of annoying, and it might still knock you flat. I found that the vaccines knock me flat.
Oh, Mikhail.
And if that does instead of the actual thing, then good.
Mikhail says, Bobby and I've had it 3 times.
Oh, man.
Like a cold for him. I got so sick. The funny thing is, the first 2 times I got it, Paul didn't get it.
No.
The third time he gave it to me, but
this is part of me.
So apparently I'm very susceptible, and he's not. He did finally get it, but
I can't say that my constitution is some fantastic thing. I'm made out of fairly tough stuff, but when the head cold is going around, man, I get it, and it's really, really horrible. So that tends to be. It seems like a lot worse than it used to be in terms of.
Oh, the vaccines don't affect Amy. Yeah, me either. Me either. Yeah. I'm fine with them. I have to say the norovirus was way worse.
Well,
that was
we cannot confirm that it was noro, but it sure matched the symptoms.
All the earmarks of noro.
And
that was not fun.
I don't need to go into the symptoms. You can look them up, or you've had this and you're like, oh yeah. No, it knocked me flat for a day and a half.
Errol. Because I'm a farm guy. I live among the germs. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Night, Mikhail and Bobby.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Bobby.
Absolutely. So glad you could drop in.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good stuff.
Ooh, spaghetti. That sounds good.
Big fun.
Oh, yeah, Pepper Tree. How are things there?
Yeah.
Yes, I checking with Lisa. Yeah, it's
been flooding like mad in southern.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's hitting you where you are too, but the fact is, if it's just south of you, you're gonna get it. So we know.
I know. Yeah, the crazy weather in California.
That's nuts. Stuff going around.
That stuff is good, right?
What, the cheese?
Oh, he did the beer cheese spread and the 7-layer dip on the same
chip.
You can't do that.
I did.
I'm kidding. Oh, the winds were worse for us in the Bay Area. Oh, okay. But I assume you still have power. I hope you have power.
That's a big issue there. It's old infrastructure.
Oh my gosh. In 2020, my kid she lost taste and smell for a month. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Melody. Hi, Melody. Thank you very much. I don't know how you got here either, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us.
Glad you're coming in. Yep.
Oh, well,
we do what we do. If you've never seen us before, well, we do this thing every Wednesday.
I'm happy you're here.
From about 8 o'clock Eastern time until, I don't know. Well, glad you could join us.
Oh, Joe. No, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait.
Be right back. I got really messy.
Oh, Joe. Oh, what? You're on YouTube. What? Anyway, whatever. This is Instagram. This is, we're on Facebook. Facebook and YouTube. So, yeah, you're on Facebook. Hi, Troy. Thank you for checking in. Okay, crazy winds and tons of water up here in Mendocino. I've been watching it. I'm like, oh, thank you, Melody. Yeah, I've been watching it. Oh, that sucks. The the weather in California, that's not okay. Thank
No,
you,
it's really
Melody. I
hard.
appreciate that. Oh, yeah, crazy winds. Ugh. Ugh. The winds are worse than the rain because I know we get crazy winds here and our power goes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rain just comes down and floods our cellar.
Yep.
Not that bad. I mean, it just gets wet. I mean, I've managed to kill a lot of places that's coming in, but there's still that one place, and it comes out. Yeah. But the wind will blow everything all over. It blows the backyard to hell. And last year, last year we had just put up new fence sections that were higher, and they were really catching the wind, and it literally blew a section of fence off, which was like 4-inch lag screws got just pushed right off of the fence.
Oh,
okay.
Melody says here in Oregon we're just used to the rain. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had that much rain lately. We're in New York, and like sometimes we've gotten like 40 days and 40 nights of rain, but not for a long time.
It just goes.
Honestly, not for a long time.
And anytime a really big storm comes in, it is literally 5
Oh
days.
Yeah, Dime, I don't know what's going on. Why are you not seeing the comments? That's so weird.
No, wait a minute.
Because it gets pretty crazy. I'll just see the birds floating in high winds. Oh yeah.
Crazy stuff.
I have some more of this bull drink.
Yeah, don't mind if we do. That's the stuff. I mean, we have seen our share of absolutely nuts weather conditions. We've seen it so windy that it blew a power line off. I was just talking about this earlier. Hit the street, and then it was just like
sparking
fireworks show.
Yeah.
And of course, that's like 600 volts worth of fireworks. Wow, really hazardous.
Yeah, it makes things green. Exactly. Yep.
But
oh my gosh, recorded 12 inches in 48 hours.
Whoa,
that's crazy. Yeah,
that's nuts. That's all going in your cellar.
Exactly.
All going in your cellar. Climate change is. Let's not be coy here. It's been going on for much longer than anybody thinks. And here we are.
Anyway, yeah, no, that's no joke, and I want everyone who's affected to be safe, please.
Yes.
Changed dramatically since I was young. Yeah. It has. It really has.
I remember severe weather when I was younger. There was some pretty heavy snow and all that, and but some of these effects I do not remember, and they're much more recent. And
we have
getting there.
I mean, I'm not that I want to be snowed in, but I mean, we've had basically one real snow this year.
This year has not been too crazy.
And last year, did we get any?
Don't think so. It's been a long time since really heavy snow.
Oh, okay, Dime. That's so weird. Okay, but Dime can see the comments now.
I can't tell you.
All right.
Okay.
It's been raining so much this winter, and we needed it. Less chance of fire in the summer. Exactly, Devin. Yes.
This is the kicker, and I know that just a few short years ago, your area was getting hit hard because
I feel like
my yoga instructor at work had moved there, and she was just talking about orange skies.
Bad ice. Horrible. Yeah, we have bad ice this year. Yeah, I feel like the ice is no joke.
Yeah.
And the rain, the plants need it. I'm just thinking the wind is what. It took me a long time to realize that. I always thought, oh God, it's raining, and it's like, no. Oh God, it's raining, but I'm not complaining.
We're not complaining.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's the wind that makes you lose your power and stuff.
It'll knock things down.
Yeah, heavy rain can down trees. That's if it's really bad. Yeah.
Heavy wind will take trees out for us.
And heavy snow.
We have a whole stand of trees across the street.
Heavy
snow. They're just hanging on power lines that will take that out. Telephone lines, your internet, all that kind of thing. So that's all of your infrastructure is up. This is an issue, and I hear that. Yeah, but we have been through
scary weather talk.
Within 10 years. Well, I guess it's more like about 12 years. We've seen 2 century storms hit New York. One of them,
3 or 4.
One of them missed the big city, and then the following year it just hit it square on.
Did you see this?
You take your pick.
The other day, I'm going to find it so I can read it because Okay. Did you see they're going to create a new hurricane category because 5 wasn't high enough?
Wow.
Now they're proposing category 6 for
Category
hurricanes.
6, 168 knots.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's terrifying.
That's a high wind, my friend.
I'm laughing because it's terrifying.
Whoa! Yeah,
Oregon has a hidden 5th season. Oh, last August to October, sometimes where everything is super hot and on fire.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Ugh.
these strange little patterns that happen around the country.
Yeah, Sandy was crazy for New York City.
You got your pick. There were 2 storms like 1 year apart. One of them was called Irene.
Hey, sometimes in May also.
My mother's name, actually, and she got a lot of ribbing for that at the time. But that went up and hit New England.
It wasn't her fault.
No, that was what it was. That went up and hit New England. And a hurricane caused distress in Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
Let me repeat that. Vermont got inundated by a hurricane.
Oh, what? Yeah.
This is an inland state.
We'll take rain over extreme heat. Yeah, for sure.
But then the Sandy thing whacked New Jersey, New York, and I get the whole thing. It just went up right as well. And basically, there are ways in which the city is still recovering from that. This is 12 years on.
Yeah.
This is 12 years on.
Oh my gosh, Errol's saying back about 10 years ago, we had huge trees fall after the ground was saturated for weeks, followed by heavy winds. Huge root balls revealed.
Big soaked land, and you might not be used to that level of rain coming down. Truth.
Why would you be?
Why would you be? But then again, when I think about where exactly you are, it's like you're used to all of the severe weather outside of hurricanes.
Tornadoes are always going to hit in Oklahoma.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they will.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm just thinking about the corridor in Texas, the same, where it's just like, what do you got? You got the tornadoes, you've got the heat. You've got the frost. You've got the wind. You've got the rain.
Time says, if you get a storm named Roseanne, build a bunker. That was my mom's name.
Ah!
Yeah. Oh. I saw that the other day. They're going to create another category because category 5 wasn't high enough. There's going to be category 6. I was like, oh my God.
Here we go.
What? That's just not okay.
Well, let me introduce you to my friend Sue. Sue Nami. Oh, man, here we go. Bang.
Yeah,
it's going to get you.
That's crazy.
It's going to get you. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's... Okay. Yeah, severe weather, folks. We got on this because, I don't know, it started happening. I'm wearing a shirt that's very New Orleans based, and we're thinking there was a storm there not all that long ago. It's going back about 15 years. That just completely whacked the city and completely disrupted infrastructure.
Almost 20 years.
Yep. So, yeah.
Mary Jane would be a bad storm, too, my mom.
Well, my mother's name, Irene, already whacked over this area.
It's just making me think about that.
And she wasn't kidding.
It's making me think about that Christmas episode of the Jack Benny show with Dennis Day.
Yep.
And he's like, Richard Deacon's like, I could just picture your mom right now. Like, sweet, quiet, sitting in a corner, knitting. He's like, oh, that, that, wow, you really nailed my dad. Now try to guess my mom. Yeah. She really makes him toe the line. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you.
Hey, Lisa. Big fun. Yeah. The simple fact is that these weather patterns are here to stay. So get used to it. It's what it is. And we do our part.
No tornadoes in the Poconos. Okay.
Oh, yep. That's good. For now, we've seen them actually hit Brooklyn within the past, 10 years, I think. And I remember at the time thinking, oh boy, that's kind of crazy.
We don't get that here.
We don't get that here.
Oh my gosh. Lisa and Errol, were you affected by that earthquake?
Hello. Speaking
There was an earthquake.
Oh, that's right. You get
Did that affect you at all?
You get earthquakes now, too. Gee, what else do we have?
I know.
Wow.
I know.
Before you know it, it's definitely hail territory. So before you know it, I'm thinking
Don't curse them, but
well, Texas of course has a rather large Gulf exposure, which means that they get hurricanes too. So it depends on where you are in Texas, but it's probably not going to get to your area, is it? problem.
Oh, woke us up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, yeah. I saw a 5.5. That's no joke. Yeah. Yeah.
it's a real thing.
I've been through a few earthquakes
Yeah.
when I lived in California, and yeah, that's no joke.
No.
Oh, he used to work with a lady named Dorcas. Hurricane Dorcas sounds all kinds of wrong. Used to have, well, no, she's still my friend, but I used to have a roommate who called people Dorcas McForcas. So whenever I hear Dorcas, I just think Dorcas McForcas.
Actually, a fairly common name where that is. Yeah.
Lisa was wondering why I was shaking the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, that quake was a good
Errol,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
We had one here, which has got to be 10 years ago now. No, that's got to be more like 12 or 13 years ago. Because I remember the building I was in, and I felt it, and I said, "What the hell was that?" And then we found out. But the epicenter of that was, I think, around Virginia, D.C. area, and they got hit pretty hard. So we don't get that too much here, but it's around. There's fault lines everywhere.
I remember that, and I remember I think I just thought it was the house settling or whatever, but yeah.
Wasn't the kind of thing you used to.
Yeah, some in California were like this.
You remember first year in the house? Yeah. First year in the house where you were working upstairs, the power goes out, and you call me, and you're like, "I can't believe blah blah blah," and I was like, "I got to call you back. I got no power." And you suddenly realized this is much bigger.
I thought it was our house because we hadn't been in our house very long, and I'm like, "Oh my God, the fuse box, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "No, the power's out in the entire eastern seaboard."
Grid, local grid that was like down.
Oh, Gettysburg Man felt that one too. Yeah. Oh, Lisa, we've missed you too. Oh, getting eye surgery tomorrow. Oh, well, good luck with it.
Please.
But thank you for dropping in.
Thank you so much for dropping in. That's very, very nice. I appreciate that. Good luck with that. Always, of course. But definitely. 2011, that was. Wow, that's going back some ways. It was, Doug, you were right in the path of that. I mean, we felt that in Manhattan. And it wasn't like it was any tremendous sort of thing. It was just a minor disruption. But you said, okay, what was that?
I always just blame everything on the house.
That was different.
Like, oh my God, this house. I'm like,
because I literally at the office felt it underneath my feet one at a time, like it was just rolling by. I was like, oh, that was a wave. Yep. What? But yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I was fortunate to be in the right place at the right time to experience
Loma Prieta.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, poetry.
Man, that's heavy.
I had moved away. I had moved away before 1994. Yes, I do remember 1989. I was there for 1989, but I had moved away by 94.
Yeah.
Shaking in my kitchen chair. It was so weird. Oh, yeah.
Friend of ours who still lives in San Francisco with his husband was noting to us some years ago that you can see the San Francisco Mint, and that after the earthquake, it was so in '89, it was so badly damaged that they stopped making coins there. And the fact is that the other two mints have enough capacity to take care of it. So SF Mint currently only makes like proof coins, like collector's coins. That's a big difference. So that's an interesting little footnote.
Never felt a quake in my life. I think I had to soil my drawers.
Wow. Yeah, seriously. Well, I was always wondering, what's that like? We just didn't get them, but now we're getting them. So you take your pick.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, these things are around. Severe conditions are with us. Soylent Green, the movie, is set in 2022. Here we are, 2 years on. Folks, we're living it.
I just recently watched Logan's Run for the first time. Yeah. Believe it or not, I had never seen Logan's Run before.
It's probably the second time for me. It's actually got great set design.
And we were just sitting around here one night, and I'm like, what should we watch? I don't want to watch anything edifying. They're like, oh, look, Logan's Run. We can watch that. And
I think it's a Richard Matheson story, and it's fairly well done as a movie. It's got really fantastic sets and costumes and everything. Typical, like, futuristic.
Oh, most of it was filmed in Dallas. Okay.
Oh. typical like futuristic utopian / dystopian future. I mean, they're living in this paradisical area,
Paradisical.
which is like a domed city because the outside
Right.
is uninhabitable, blah,
Right.
blah, blah.
Only
And,
you can inhabit it.
but they find that out later.
Yes.
And of course, in order to maintain their structure, people actually have to die at the age of 30.
Remember the Logan's Run TV show? I do not.
Yes.
I do not. He does.
Yeah.
I do not.
Yeah, I remember.
I do not.
I think Gregory Harrison.
My education
was that Gregory Harrison? I mean, I remember that at the time they actually traveled outside of the dome.
Logan's
around,
Run. Yeah,
and they had a robot and everything.
The last scene of Logan's Run is the water garden in Fort Worth. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I had never seen it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it was sad, that TV show. Oh. I never saw it.
It always makes me think of the kids show Arc 2, which was set in an extremely dystopian future. This was like the year like 2045 or something, and they're cruising around in this futuristic vehicle trying to find survivors of the bomb. And they just like find these little packages of society remaining. It was very grim stuff when you were a kid.
Harold says, I love that snowman behind Paul, but he's not bothered by earthquakes, economy, taxes, or much. I know. Be as the snowman.
I'm doing fine, he says. I'm doing
and
just
this one
fine.
Too. Be as the snowman.
La 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 la. Oh boy. Seriously, people.
Yes.
But
I love that chimp.
You know,
Are you active on Tiki Central? I have not been active on Tiki Central for probably a decade.
Easily.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a long, long time.
Oh, one of my favorite movies, Melodious Thing. Yeah,
yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it.
Quite a bit.
I mean,
yeah.
Because when we were young,
unless the snowman is a killer blow mold. Yes, it was Gregory Harrison.
Thank you.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
Yep.
I was pretty sure that was right because of course he ended up doing some other things too that were more prominent. But yeah, I remember that. It only ran for like a season or so. It wasn't very long lived for its time, and it was really around the same time as like Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, which I watched because of course Aaron Gray wore very tight costumes. That was, part of the reason for that.
Well, at least he had a good reason.
Well, there was a good reason, But the fact is,
hi, Robbie. Good to see you.
There were all these shows like that, and when you were a kid growing up in that era, like the future was going to be really bad.
Oh yeah.
It looked terrible, and then like we get to some of the years they were talking about, and I'm like, actually, you're right. You were absolutely right. Here we are living it. Oh, great, good grief, what happened? But
what was the age they had to jump in the pit? Yeah, 30.
30.
It was 30. Yep. Yep.
When your gem started like bleeping on you.
Yep.
That was the time. And then like the pit would like raise you skyward and everything. Apparently the whole rig to make people fly around during the movie was extremely complicated and really screwed up a lot. It took a lot of work.
Gregory Harrison is Logan.
Logan 5.
Heather Menzies is Jessica 6.
Don Moffat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
yep,
wow.
glowing red.
Yep.
Series only lasted 14 episodes before it was canceled due to its low rating.
Gee, I think I saw all of them.
Yeah, I can't say I saw any of them, so I was part of the problem. Do you want a beer or something?
Or something.
What do you want?
I don't know. What do we got?
You gonna make a thingy?
Get a beer. I'll think about a thingy.
Why do you get a thingy and I get a beer?
Maybe you get the thingy, I get the beer. I don't know.
I will get a beer.
Yes.
But if you're having a thingy, I'm gonna feel left out if I don't get.
If I don't get a thingy.
If I don't get a thingy, I'm getting a beer though.
Ooh, it's like that Twilight Zone episode where, who is it? Not Lee Marvin. James Coburn actually comes into town and he's telling everybody what to do. And it's after the Holocaust, and they're like, they find the bar and they break in and they're drinking all the booze and they're drinking all the food, and then they all die. Strontium poisoning, because the big computer told them not to do it.
And
that was set in 1974.
And then they all die. Oh well, What about what am I thinking of? UFO?
UFO set in 1980. The Earth is going to be invaded by beings from outer space who are here to harvest your organs.
Being from another planet.
I've never actually felt this.
Oh
man,
I really, was why guys watch the show.
Basically, I mean, it's like why would you watch Fantasy Island at the time? There was a lot of jiggle going on.
Oh no! At least this is. I watched Logan's Run with my mom, who was over the age of death, and my mom asked me, will have to be put to death. I was like, I don't think like that. Like, oh, I don't like that. Oh, the old man in the cave. Yeah. I can't have Thingy until Sunday for the game. Okay, Lisa. Well, you can have Thingy Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday.
Okay.
You couldn't have Thingy for a few days, and we took care of it. It was not a big deal.
Oh, I just got a small juicer. Oh yeah, making fresh pineapple juice, watermelon juice, a little bit of fresh lemon, and apple vodka. That sounds amazing. I got a juicer not too long ago. Yeah, I love it.
Super fresh juice.
To serve man.
Awesome.
Yes. It's a cookbook. Yes, I love
Dime grabbed
Devin. I love
Dime grabbed it. Old man in the cave. The old man in the cave is a computer.
To serve man.
He keeps telling them what to do and not to do, and it's right. And then the soldiers destroyed the computer, and then you have to reconstruct everything.
We just drank some of the milk stouts we made. Very good batch.
Oh wow, excellent.
Nice.
I really appreciate people who make beer.
Right.
I've really been envious of that the whole time. Sprig of mint. You could plant.
Figuring out how to use the pulp. Yeah.
You could get a mint plant at your supermarket that's live, and you could just put it in some dirt and give it enough light and water. It'll do fine inside. It's a little sensitive to that, but it's a weed. It will grow in almost anything.
Oh, yeah.
And if you plant it outside, it will take over the yard.
Lieutenant Gay Ellis. Yes.
Oh, Gay Ellis.
I did her for Halloween one year.
Gabrielle Drake.
That sounded wrong. I dressed up as her for Halloween.
Costumed as Lieutenant Ellis.
Yes, yeah.
Remember, I think it's the second or third episode of the series when Gay Ellis is called back to Earth, and you realize that her purple hair is part of her uniform. I love that.
Yes. Because then she wears different uniforms and her hair's a different color.
Her hair's a different color. Oh. That's just crazy. UFO is I remember that from being very young. It was a very cool series. But I used to watch the Thunderbirds too. I mean, that was just kind of awesome. Yeah.
Maybe I'll plant it at one of the neighbors. I love it.
Gabrielle Drake, of course, if you're not aware, was, of course, the sister of Nick Drake, who was a very well-known folk singer at the time. Unfortunately, he was a very troubled guy, and he killed himself. Yeah. But you listen to his music, and it's very effective
Thunderbirds
stuff.
Go.
Yeah. Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, baby. Fireball XL5, all those. Used to love those things. But the things that I cut my teeth on when I was younger were probably more like Space 1999. Because the Andersons were doing that at the time, and that was the bomb. That was on the air at the same time as the reruns of Star Trek. So it's all about. When I was maybe 6 or 7 years old, we had Thunderbirds, and I've said this on the air before.
Super Marionation.
Yep.
He always says that.
Super Marionation, baby. I've said this on the air before, but maybe I was more like 8 years old. The local station was showing Thunderbirds, and then they stopped. And I was really bugged by this, so I wrote a letter, and I got a response, and they explained to me what syndication was all about.
Oh, no.
So this was fun. Yeah.
Do you still have it?
I do not have the letter anymore. It's really too bad. I saved all this stuff, and I missed that.
Julie, hi. I'm so glad to see you. Better late than never. Okay. I'm glad you're here.
You showed. It's awesome.
Oh my gosh, Dime says I had a Space 1999 lunch. I love it.
Yeah, great theme. Gosh. Very great theme. Great cast. Really fantastic.
He used to write letters, though. You heard back from letters you wrote.
Oh, yeah. I wrote to Channel 6 Providence, and they wrote me back. It was like somebody who saw this young kid was writing, and they're like, we need to write back to this young man. And they gave a response that explained why they were no longer showing the show. I think they should be showing the show now.
Explain syndication to you.
Yes.
But you wrote to Jell-O too, right?
I remember calling up General Foods because I had a whole discussion with somebody about what was in gelatin, and we didn't really know. And I said, what the hell? So I actually went to the package, got the number, and called them up. And I said, so what is gelatin made out of anyway? And somebody said, we have a whole position paper on that. And they sent, and what's your address? Send it to me. And the position paper was in English and Hebrew because there was one rabbinical council that determined that gelatin was kosher. The rest of them don't agree. But that one said...
But they sent you the one that did agree.
That one said, yes, it is, because it's completely transformed.
Oh, Errol says we give beer to a lot of people. I worked our postman stop one time and thought we had mail. He was returning our flip-top bottles. Oh, my God.
There you go.
I love that.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Talk about keeping your mail carrier happy. I mean, you will have no problems with packages from now on. I gotta love that. I talked to our mail
I'm just
carrier.
drinking this beer.
He's a fun guy. I'll take some. Sure.
Until you decide what else to make.
Until I decide to make my thingy, right? Well, let's see.
I saw my school Star Wars lunchbox. Oh, I love it.
Like that spray.
We have a Partridge Family lunchbox that our friend Chris gave us.
Yes. It is very well worn, and I was really glad to get it because something in great shape would have been a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And you have a BG's thermos.
I do have a BG's thermos.
Just a thermos,
which I adore.
Not the box, but the thermos is in great shape. I kind of feel like you could get the box for cheap because they don't have a thermos.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, yes. I take it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see.
I had a Happy Days lunchbox. I wish I had it now.
I'm trying to remember what I had. It was probably peanuts.
I had Holly
I had that for years, and it got really beat up. But I probably really would have enjoyed the Get Smart lunchbox. That would have been pretty awesome.
Dime says I recently sold my $6 million man lunchbox with
wow. Well, I hope it was for some bucks because then it would have been worth it.
That's cool.
Then it would have been worth it. Yeah, I would have done that at the time too.
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am, thank you so much. Yes, next week will be my birthday broadcast, so please join us. Oh, and Valentine's Day, got to run for now. Oh my gosh, yes, until next Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday, 8 p.m. It's also Valentine's Day.
Gonna be. A day before that, we'll actually be enjoying a fantastic meal in one of our heavy places.
Yes.
We'll tell you all about it. It's going to be good. And
what? Mojo Nixon died? What?
No way, Mojo.
No.
Oh
what?
Man.
What?
No, that's going to tell you something. I'm going to check that out. I remember in the 80s when he was running for president. And he said, and his slogan was, put another Nixon in the White House.
Mojo Nixon died.
66. Oh.
No.
He was a crazy man. He made some really, really funny music.
I did not know that. Oh my God.
Taking the hat off. Oh, Moj. I tell you, Mojo Nixon and Skid Roper.
Lisa says we recently made a milk stout beer, and I gave our mailman Mark 2 bottles of the beer. That's so nice. I love that.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Oh, my sister would have loved that.
Lunchbox. Yep. Oh my God, I did not know that. Oh, I wish they would make a Mist movie. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. We were on the Outlaw Cruise and performed last night. Oh my God.
Good grief. Talk about doing it until the absolute end.
Oh my God, we quote Mojo
with frequency. Hello, Mojo. You know.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
I'm kind of thinking I ain't gonna piss in no jar.
Well, I was thinking of Mr. Boss, I'm so sick. I have to go to a party at the beach. Do you hear me? Oh man. Now you'll be honoring him. Yes.
There we go.
Paul Paulson ran for president.
Pat Paulson.
Oh, Pat Paulson. Yeah. Canadian. Yes.
Because he actually appeared on Laughing at the time.
If you don't have Mojo Nixon, your store could use some fixin'.
Too true. Oh. Mojo Builder.
I gotta go to a party at the beach. Do you hear me? But I do also think of Martha Quinn.
Anyway.
That's all I need to do.
We won't go on with that.
That's all I need to do.
You can look it up. Yeah. On the book. Saw him last night. He was there just performing. Talk about going until the end. That's just my hats off to you, my man. That's the way to go. Just do it until something gives out, and then I just saw you then. It's crazy. Yeah. It's gonna really make your own heart skip a beat.
Yeah.
But if you're able to do what you do until the absolute nth degree, I'm considering that a pretty good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Hats off. Funny guy.
I had a Woody Woodpecker lunchbox in grade school. I wish I still had it. I know.
Yeah, seriously.
I wish I still had my Happy Days lunchbox.
The metal lunchboxes were really a thing. They really did not wear well. They got beat up so fast. And you can usually find really beat up examples of them for way too much money. But frankly, they're kind of nicer than the classic lunchboxes. Heart attack.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, like I said, hats off.
That is just so sad.
Yeah. He leaves you with a really great catalog. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
We hear about a number of musicians. We were just referencing Depeche Mode earlier, and of course they lost one of their prominent musicians. Apparently the guy who really kept the group going with all the arguments. So like without him, it's like, what? And
Pepper Tree says, my brother still has his Peanuts lunchbox from first grade. That is so sweet. I
am reasonably certain I had a Peanuts lunchbox in that period of time.
I definitely remember I had Holly Hobby.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I had Happy Days. No, Amy, no, you're not a downer. You're not a downer.
That's just a reality. That's just
You're not a downer.
Yep.
Damn, man.
Yeah, these
things happen. Viewmaster reels. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, but definitely. Joby Keith.
A Chicago blues guitarist died today at 70. Wow. Oh my gosh.
That's relatively young.
Oh, Bionic Woman. Yeah, I was thinking that with the $6 Million Man lunchbox. I'm like, I really love a Bionic Woman.
Bionic Woman lunchbox.
I'm not gonna lie.
Laverne and Shirley lunchbox you would have keeled for.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
I still want that disco lunchbox.
The one's just disco music.
Disco.
Remember, Disco Stew likes disco music.
Oh, Melody had Holly Hobby too.
Oh, she was a thing.
Yeah,
she was a thing.
Yeah.
This is some years before Rainbow Bright. Yep.
Holly was first.
And don't forget about the bronies.
Do they have a brony lunchbox?
They probably do now. And if it isn't a real thing, it's a fandom thing.
My Little Pony, but do they have brony? And a full-size disco ball. Oh yeah. Disco duck. Was there a disco? There should be a disco.
There should be a Rick D's lunchbox. There really should be a Rick D's lunchbox, I gotta say.
Can you think about the poor children who had the Rick D's lunchbox? Oh.
Bottom of the barrel. But these were the things back in the day. I mean, a lunch pail. I remember having one of those standard.
I still love disco. I'm not gonna lie.
Back in the day.
Oh my gosh! Devin says I used to have some lunchbox that was for Tank Girl.
Tank Girl,
awesome. The wheels turned and everything.
Oh, wow.
What? Oh, no Wolfman Jack. Yes, Wolfman Jack. Oh my God.
That's right, babies. We're gonna play some real rock and roll right here.
No, watch Tank Girl with the lunchbox and be like, "That's my lunchbox." Oh, you had a blank lunchbox and stickers. I don't even remember that.
You had a blank lunchbox? Blank slate?
I don't remember that.
Well,
I remember I had Happy Days.
Innovative.
And I definitely remember Holly Hobby. I don't remember the blank one.
She had a lunchbox that was all like mirror tiles. It was the Andy Warhol lunchbox,
I would love that.
That would have been so cool.
Lunchbox now with stickers. I'd be like, I don't know. I would be like so indecisive and I wouldn't put these stickers on.
I remember finding one at a yard sale for about $5. That was just your standard lunchbox.
Oh, every Sunday I would listen to Wolfman.
Domed top and it was gray.
It came from Kmart. Oh, Lisa loves disco too. Yeah.
It came from Kmart.
Still love disco.
Well, I remember when it was just music along with every other music. And I also remember when it was the first music I was hearing at junior high school dances, and it was just dance music. And then I remember when it was uncool, and then I remember when it really just kind of slipped under the radar again and just came right back up to life, and it was like, it's great funk. At the end of the day,
that's the thing, yeah.
At the end of the day, no matter
I'm old
what you
enough
say,
to admit it.
No matter what you say, if you're listening to the Tramps, it's a 10-piece band with a fantastic horn section that has the funk. They were just awesome.
Hero says my mom had bionic hearing.
No, seriously. Yeah.
Denny Terrio. Oh my gosh. I do remember Denny Terrio.
Denny Terrio really
Dance Fever.
Really did dance, and he's the one who taught John Travolta for the movie.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
He taught John Travolta. So later he ends up on Dance Fever, and it's like, well, this guy really can do his moves.
Yeah.
This is the kick. And, Fever was, it was a short-lived show because it was taking advantage of the disco phenomenon.
I remember it, yes. And was it Dance Fever? Was that Dance Fever?
Dance Fever.
I remember that, yeah.
And of course, don't forget Solid Gold, which was the top 40 equivalent. But there was a lot of disco going on.
Oh, Devin, yeah. Raised by drag queens, disco. So I knew a lot about disco.
I knew something about disco.
Yeah. I'm always available for disco.
Yep. And Lisa remembers Barry.
Oh yeah. When we're making fun of, since we're in New York now, we make fun of a New York accent. We call him Barry Manilow.
There's a story behind that.
Listening to Barry Manilow. It's like Glendora's family.
I remember that.
Listening to Barry Manilow.
The Solid Gold dancers. Oh man.
No. Oh, Sonny and Cher, yeah.
I was just thinking the other day, like between about 1970s.
Oh, I love it. I would dance with him.
Between about 76 and 1981, Barry was all over the charts. He was just huge.
Barry Manilow.
Huge. And he would tour and he would just fill arenas. My sister went to see him twice. He was just like, everyone was just in love with Barry. There was a show that they went to where everyone, but... he had his guys put out a table full of bagels, so everybody could grab a bagel and go home. I was like, that's just so specific and awesome.
Solid Gold dancers.
Yeah, but and he's coming.
Well, because didn't he have like a dog or something named?
Yeah, he did Beagle named Bagel, as I recall. He's coming to Radio City. We should go see him.
What?
Seriously.
When?
Soon.
All right, I gotta look it up.
Check it out. Hope we haven't missed him.
If we missed him, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, geez, here I go again.
Barry Manilow, Radio City. It's a search. Tickets on sale. Oh, okay. It's April. He's playing a bunch of dates. Well, we're not going on Wednesday because we'll be here.
Yeah.
Thursday, tickets. Checking availability. Very expensive. Let's see. Limited inventory. This event is popular. Buy your tickets. Okay. The nosebleed seats are $102.
Honestly, that's not that
bad.
But as
the
far
good
as
news
go.
is, for like
decent seats, it's more like $2.
For like
under $2.
For like under $200, you could get some really decent seats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's just.
If I feel like spending $400 on Barry Manilow.
Well, I think of what we paid on New Wave in the past 2 years, and I think, okay, well, maybe what's wrong with Barry? You know, he's a New York classic right there. Come on. I saw him in person once, you know.
You did?
You came into the store.
In the store, yeah, but you didn't. Not performing.
I talked to him.
Shopping.
Yeah.
He was shopping.
He was shopping. Yeah. He was looking for some good stuff. I think he was buying some Rosie Clooney CDs.
Oh.
And Doris Day, buying some Doris Day CDs.
Of course he
But the store has some great collections on Doris at the time. So, hey.
Barry.
Well, Barry.
Oh, now I want to see Barry Manilow.
He's available, and you saw the price.
He's available. He's available if you want to see him.
His tickets are available. He himself is spoken.
All right.
Well.
I feel like it might be that time.
Is it about that time? Okay. So, folks,
all right, I guess it's time to.
Well, a couple hours in, and it's been a really, really good party. We've talked about all sorts of topics from Barry to the hurricane, and he himself is a hurrine. So what can I tell you? It's fantastic.
Look how you tied that together.
We started out with the Mardi Gras and the big bowl game, which is what?
Sunday? Oh, thank you, Melody.
Yeah, please.
Yes, next Wednesday, my birthday. 8 p.m. Eastern.
Just whenever here. I'm just telling you.
Be here or be square.
I'm just telling you. Check it out. If you have any ideas, any thoughts for us, drop them here. Any requests, please. We'll like to know. Sometimes you patrons will actually drop an idea.
So nice to meet you, Melody.
Honestly, yeah, so nice. Yeah, so glad. Come on back, please. That's awesome. And any suggestions or requests, let us know because we can figure stuff out.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
I always say that drink that your uncle enjoyed at that joint in New Jersey in 1966, maybe we can find that. And maybe it's totally lost to history. If you can remember the name,
we will figure it out.
Maybe it's lost to history. You never know. But at the end of the day, it was probably just a pretty good rum punch.
Yes, good luck, Lisa. Good luck with that tomorrow.
Yep. No. Yes, absolutely. I know that's what you're talking about, Liz. Yeah. And some of you watching our patrons, thank you so much.
Yes.
So much. You help this whole thing
Yes.
to come together. If you're not a patron, you know what to do. You can always just follow that link at the bottom of the screen. That'll get you there. What is it? It's just
our name.
It's just our name. Where's the link that leads us to
Patreon.com/velveteen.
Anyway, Patreon will get you to help you be a patron. Several levels. You can go to our Amazon store again. That has been revived. I know that I made a big deal about it being killed, but actually they brought us back. What can I say? So we're happening. And we still have towels, wine glasses, Glenny wine glasses.
Oh, but if you want a wine glass, you have to message us separately because they're not on our store.
Not on the store. But the towels are. We have the towels right here. The towels
yes.
towels are fab. 2 colors. You see them right here. And we still have records. So let us know if you'd like some merch. That's my sales pitch. End of story.
Oh, good night, everyone.
Boom.
Good night, Julie, Errol, Lisa, Pepper Tree. Yes, Dime.
Yes.
Melody. Yes.
That's
everyone.
A lot. Australia chimed in.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Yes.
It was noon there.
I don't want to miss anyone.
Now it's more like 1.
Oh my God. Eric. Yes.
Please.
Devin. Yes. I'm gonna feel bad if I miss anyone.
I think you actually
Mom.
Now we're way past. Oh, Mom. Yes.
I know. I'm gonna feel terrible if I miss anyone. Okay.
Okay.
Geez. All right.
Is that the stuff? Night, John boy. Remember, no matter where the heck you go and no matter what the heck you do, we see you in 1 week because we'll see you soon.
Good night.